the music?
No.
Or no.
This is
intro?
music.
Nah, this is the intro.
This is the intro this week?
Okay. Earth Radio.
You want to start?
Start it off. And Earth Radio.
That felt nice.
Welcome back, gentlemen, this week.
Hope you guys enjoyed that vibration.
It was pretty cool.
From us.
Dilly's back. It's been 2 weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had to bring you in right
Yes, sir.
with a seance.
No intro.
Seance.
That is the intro this week. So if anyone is looking forward to hearing a little Earth music, too fucking bad.
Yeah.
That sounded like Earth music to me.
Ooh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. What gets more earthy than that?
So they're in the smoothest
Well, our
form.
theme song.
No, that was just some human vibrations.
Oh yeah,
That's as earth as it gets.
That's
That's a
earth.
rare occasion.
Yeah,
that's Earth tone.
The spirit,
Oh.
the spirits are here.
Okay,
That's the natural.
There
Yeah,
it
that
is.
was the tone of the earth.
We just conjured
The earth, sorry.
some podcast spirits.
I wear a lot of Earth tones. I'm told.
Yeah.
So,
Well, now you got to tap
Now-
into the
now
earth,
part into
the
it.
earth sonic tones.
now I'm part into the tone.
Dilly, how you been, man?
I've been diligent. You know, I've been dedicated. I've been on my dad shit. You know, I've been trying to figure it out as well. Still on my path.
Have you had any new revelations or realizations or epiphanies?
Realizations, revelations, epiphanies. Not necessarily. Oh, other than like the show OA we were watching.
I
God.
totally forgot to watch that shit.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so fucked up. I was gonna do it last night as research to watch the first episode, but I got into watching something else instead. I watched the
Slacking.
best documentary I've seen in a long time.
What'd
on
you
Netflix.
watch?
Grass is Greener.
I started
you watch
watching.
that?
I started watching. I just couldn't get into it.
Bro,
past,
I
like,
wrote
50
so
minutes.
many points down to talk about it if we get into it, because I'm honestly, I'd studied that shit. And
What's
wrote
it
down.
about?
It's about reefer.
Weed
About
history.
Oh,
It's
of
a
course.
Fab Five Freddy from Yo MTV Raps. You know, he's the director and narrator of it, and he interviews everybody. He has rappers, old activists, weed, entrepreneurs and weed activists, everything for it, and it's really cool. Like, it broke down shit that I didn't know about. The one thing that I did know that I'd heard, I think it was from you, was actually how they changed it from just cannabis was the original, because it came over, and the two ports it came into was New Orleans, where there was a lot of black people, and it went into Mexico, and then it came up into El Paso. So then people were trying to be like, we can't fuck with black people and Mexicans. Obviously, like, the white people didn't want that to be a part of the culture. So then they changed it and started calling it marijuana and spelled it with a J, so it would seem more Mexican. And I remember, I think that was you that told me that, and that was and I was like, that was
It sounded more criminal, more
Yeah,
aggressive, more
exactly.
foreign.
Yep.
It's marijuana.
And then all the studies, they would say, like, people went crazy on it. People were murdering their families on smoking
Yeah.
weed. And then they'd arrest people and raid jazz clubs and shit because they didn't want white women just, being around black people. They didn't want white people in general. They didn't want integration. Like, the illegalization of marijuana is directly correlated with trying to desegregate America again. Like, it started from the fact that black people were playing jazz and having fun, and then fucking white people that had never been to Harlem and stuff, or Louisiana where shit was going on, they came and checked it out. And then this dude,
They were like, bro, this shit is
Yeah.
way too good. What is
Like,
happening?
Hold up.
Harry J. Anslinger is like the godfather of the weed prohibition. Just a pure racist motherfucker. Like, it never came out on the book. And like shit he'd say, he's like, in problem areas where the marijuana is concentrated, it was like, you're basically saying where the black people are and where the Mexicans are. Like,
Well, I mean, it sucks to say, but I was down the rabbit hole of YouTube one time, and one of these governors was talking about how they kind of came and took over this land and all that. And yes, it's kind of fucked up, but they built this thing and they don't really want to be overpowered. You get what I'm saying? So they do these little things to try to stay in power. Like,
oh yeah.
they're getting outnumbered at this point. You know,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? They're trying to keep this whole thing together.
And it was just the influence was taking over because, like, yeah, people were having fun, hanging out, like, and it was just people were seeing, hey, black people are just getting this bad rap because this is all we hear on radio and hear that. But like when they were hanging out, I was like, this is fine, everything's good. But then that's why, like, they made marijuana illegal, and it's a Schedule I narcotic above cocaine and methamphetamines and shit. Like,
With that type of shit, I just don't understand, bro. We with the microwave food and the internet, we'll never uprise up against anything, bro. Ain't no revolution in it.
What you mean?
You think so?
You
As long as
you just saying there's no chance for us.
bro, it's like, bro, marijuana is a Schedule I drug.
It's about to get legalized right this year.
Hopefully, because because that was another thing they said. There's over 600,000 people incarcerated over small weed charges and stuff like that. And yet, in the same country where it's legal in other states, from state to state, it's made over almost $2 billion in just the past year since it's been legal.
They're gonna pardon all marijuana offenders.
I don't think they will, though.
They will.
Hopefully. I mean, I'm praying for it, but I don't think it's gonna, because they're gonna correlate well, they got weed charges and this charges, so we're not gonna just let everybody out of jail.
If somebody else has a different charge that they're
It's-
in for, then
it's-
yeah. But I really believe that they're going to do that because it's just too much money, man. It's too much money to make.
The prisons make just as much. That's the thing, that it's funding the prisons, and it's making that much more money for the private sector of people who put into that.
Not than cannabis being legal. Really?
Actually, no. There's more small weed charges and drug charges than there is of most anything in most states. That's what they're saying, especially down in the South. It's ridiculous.
But I just feel like it'll be hard for them to legalize without doing any type of mass pardon because of so many people being in prison right now for those things. You can't then just legalize it and keep them in prison. That's a complete contradiction as a country.
Right. But
Yeah.
but I mean, this country is built on contradictions. Look at the fucking
All day,
you know what
every
I'm saying?
day.
That's like being in prison for back in the day, being a black guy going into a whites only bar or something, and you're still in prison for that shit. Like, no, we've moved on as a country. We're not in that same place.
But yeah, treaties aren't being held and stuff like that too. Like with the DAPL and shit like that. Treaties that were set up hundreds of years ago are being broken just because the government says, well, who gives a fuck. And that shit like that's happening because they can turn back on whatever they fucking write. They've done it before. They'll do it again.
When there's levels to that shit too. Like there's always one council member that is
gonna
willing
profit and make
to sell out, make a couple $100,000 to sign some papers.
Yeah.
Now, yes, he doesn't speak for the whole tribe, but the way it's set up, kind of does.
Yeah, but I mean, even then though, it kind of goes over their heads a lot because I mean, on the res, it's damn near like a whole different set of law. There's different regulations for everything. You know what I mean? With all kinds of shit. So it's at the same time that was set up so that the people oppressing them could always be like, well, we set up this loophole, so whatever you fucking say, we already had this covered. So you know what I mean?
Exactly. But I definitely know that there was that type of
I'm for sure
dynamic that happened in the Dakota pipeline in particular.
It has to be something. There's always some kind of.
There was a gray area because there was a certain land that was in between. It's exactly what you're saying. They did some weird shit preemptively that then they activated.
And the big thing they did is they did it right off the res, right above Cannonball. So they were like, we're not on the res. We're like, you're fucking a mile away from it. Don't bullshit like you're not on the res. Because originally that whole thing was supposed to go down a couple miles north of Bismarck, where it wouldn't even affected the river, wouldn't have touched, it was miles north. But Bismarck didn't want that shit. So it's go put it down by the fucking natives. That runoff, that's all that's left there is reservations at the bottom of the state and shit. So they're like, fuck them.
Yeah, they was like, bro, we don't want our water getting fucked up. Move that over there.
But they
that still a
complained
thing?
when we did. Oh, yeah. It's still going.
It's not under construction right now, though, is it? It's halted right now.
I would hope so, but the last I heard, they were still moving forward towards it. But I mean, it's just like everything else, man. It's not the flavor of the week anymore. No one gives a shit.
Well,
But they've been saying that.
I'm happy that it is it was even a thing that people was like, hold up, this ain't cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm glad
And
that they finally something triggers people to be like, hold the fucking phone, dog. Wait, what are we doing?
It made a huge splash and it was national news. But then, I mean, a week later, once Trump fucking signed everything saying fucking we're doing it, then what did you hear about it anymore? Nothing. The media shut down talking about it anymore.
I wonder, have you talked to anybody up there? Are they under construction right now, or is it still halted?
I'd have
That's
to
crazy.
ask someone. I don't
That's
even
crazy
know exactly.
how serious that is and how serious the water in Flint is. You know what I mean? And still headlines about Nicki Minaj being pregnant or not.
Yeah, or Cardi B's dumbass how many awards she fucking won. Who gives a fuck
Yeah.
about any of that kind of shit?
Well, yeah, and the real stuff never gets even talked about, like the Kalamazoo oil spill. Did we ever talk about this?
No.
That
you know about
sounds
that?
familiar.
Relate? Do you know about that?
Kalamazoo
Oil spill. See, that's nuts. It is the biggest inland oil spill in the history of humans, and no one knows about
Three
it
out of 4 of us are like,
what the
because
fuck
it
you talking
didn't
about?
get any news publication because it was too real.
It's not sexy.
So there's a big pipeline in Michigan, and they had a big oil spill by that lake, by one of the big lakes, in Kalamazoo. It's north of Detroit.
Too deep for the headlines, huh?
And I met a guy while I was in Flint, John Bolenbaugh. I hope he's still alive.
Shout out.
Yeah, for real. Shout out John Bolenbaugh. But he's like, he broke the whole thing open. He started going into these forest areas,
Mm-hmm.
and
It was covered.
it was covered with fake grass.
Ooh,
Shut the fuck up.
I
shit.
swear
Hold
to
the
God, he has
phone.
this on video.
Ooh,
You pull up the fake grass, and it was just all oil
Dude, that's a straight up.
Hold up. I need
conspiracy.
something-
in the
Jesus.
forest.
What a video?
I
Yeah,
got a
I wanna-
video.
yeah, I wanna
If you
see
go on
this.
YouTube,
We need the video.
John Bolenbaugh.
Too deep for the intro. This too deep for YouTube.
Yeah, no,
You
seriously.
was in the rabbit holes.
And so
We're
then
gonna get
he
shut down
and this
before
guy
we
was
put this
like
shit out.
feared for his life when I met him. I met him in Flint, and he was like, I could be assassinated any day. He was intense.
You was over there like with
I
bottles
mean-
of water and shit. Like,
I
yeah.
mean, shit, you're finding out shit like that. I wouldn't fucking question that. I'd be like,
So look, so he did research in Kalamazoo and found out that they have way higher cancer rates and all these other diseases than other places, like
Really?
way higher. And he thinks it's because of all this oil that they're just living like on top of and around that they just covered it up.
See, I'm not equipped for that type of shit. One, I'm not gonna put a grass up.
Oh, nice.
we got
Are we
the-
gonna have the audio of this?
So this is actually
we could talk over it, but if it's all talking, that's
yeah.
Like,
It's a minute or an hour and 16 minutes.
Oh, shit.
So we can't be watching.
we have to
that.
find a highlight and
Yeah.
play that next week.
Well, we'll just watch it off when we're not recording.
Right.
But for the people listening, John Bolenbaugh.
How many views it got?
John Bolenbaugh. It says that he got a settlement from Big Oil too.
Hoo-hoo, he did.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's tight.
That's
Well,
shut up
basically-
money, though.
Yeah, that's just like hush money, just like whatever.
Oh
That's
well,
hush
I'm
money.
glad that guy got paid, man. He was a good guy.
How many views?
I'd be more impressed if he didn't, if he turned it down and said, I'm gonna keep making these videos because I mean he got paid out for this.
He has 10,099 views.
Yeah, this was
That
not a
ain't
thing.
shit, yeah.
He gave me a DVD. I still have it somewhere, but it was just of that video right there. And he was like, "Just show this to anyone. Like, just
To anyone.
pop it in and show it." I was like,
Yeah.
"All right,
Bro,
bro."
we fucking up his. He probably signed a disclosure.
I know, right? We're bringing this shit back up.
Big
I interviewed
Oil
him.
Big Oil about to fuck his shit up.
I interviewed him. Leland has the footage.
Bro, I'm sitting there spooked. What? Where the grass? See, like I was saying, I'm not equipped for that type of shit. I'm not about to pick up no grass.
That's
I'm gonna
above my
keep
pay
it.
grade.
I probably what the fuck I'm doing out there anyways. I'm most likely smoking a blunt on some trying to be inconspicuous myself. I'm looking down, see some shit. I'm liable to fuck. Oh shit, this
Finding a
is
fake
flammable.
football field of grass. Yeah.
I'm liable to just run like just blood or something. Bro, shout out to
Imagine that shit. You ash a blunt. and it's the
yeah,
fuck,
I asked a blunt in this
field
field.
just goes
yeah,
up
bro.
in flames.
Yeah, bro. I couldn't be out there. Oh shit. You know, I blow up the whole planet. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck is connected to.
Kalamazoo just goes up in flames.
Right.
They
It-
trying to find the
oops.
cause. It was just
Yeah.
just
Fuck
I
at
was
the
just
whole
trying to
shit.
get high.
I'm
No,
just
but
not
seriously, you
equipped,
gotta
bro.
see we'll play the footage after because he literally lifts it up and
See?
it's like fake turf and it's just all oil. Oh, it's trippy, man.
I mean, he could have set that up as well.
Nah, dude, no.
But
no,
with him
he shows a lot.
But with him getting a settlement says way
That's-
more.
He
Yeah.
worked for them.
Oh, that's kind of even worse. Damn.
He worked for them and then he found it and he started putting the shit out and they fired him. So then he just went on a crusade.
Hey, that ain't too respectable though. That's not like a
Bro.
traitor. He could have told him like, "Hey, I'm about to expose it." He probably would have got killed though.
I mean, I mean,
They would have killed him.
yeah.
But you over there working with the
can't-
people, and all of a sudden you find out
But
what
now
the
you're
shit
getting
is.
paid off. That's what trips me out. I'm like, that's hush money. That's
Yeah, they was like, bro, shut up.
Yeah, right.
You want this money?
Yeah.
You want this
He
money,
agreed.
or
You're
you want to
doing
die?
too much, bro.
You want this money or what?
But I
They
kind
weren't
of
gonna
because there's
kill him.
nothing they can do. There's nothing they
Shit.
can do now. The shit
No,
happened.
no,
the oil
no,
spill
no.
happened. All the people got cancer.
That's oil money.
Yeah, they
Those
wasn't gonna kill him.
Those motherfuckers will put you in that oil.
Yeah, what
man.
the fuck? Tell them they light this blunt
Turn you to crude.
straight up.
Ugh,
No.
I don't fuck with oil motherfuckers.
Yeah, I don't
They
play
bury
that.
people up.
Yeah,
in
bro,
the-
they end you. So
Shoot
you
back.
might as well, man.
Shoot
you wanna
back.
shoot back against an oil company?
Yeah, fight back, bitch.
Hey, you know what? It's an oil company is probably gonna send maybe 1-2 dudes after you at first, right? So
Okay,
you gotta
okay,
take care
Renee.
of business. You seen movies?
Yeah.
Be like the movies.
I gotta tell
they
you,
send
bro.
A couple of suits.
Yeah, and they're like, we're gonna kill this motherfucker. We killed people all over countries that you never heard of.
Look, they didn't make him take the video down. The video's still up for the world to see. It's on us now.
Bullshit.
If I was him, I gotta tell you, in that exact situation, I probably would have taken the money too. Cause what are you gonna do? Take down the whole fucking oil company, man? That's a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.
I mean,
you could.
Oh, okay.
He was on his way until
He
got
was
hushed.
also
That's
broke.
what it
He
That's
was
true.
selling DVDs of this. You know what I'm saying?
So sell
Outside of
out.
Flint.
So it's all out then.
Hey, bro.
At that point, just sell out.
He didn't
So-
have to delete the video.
So once again, all these things going on, and they just keep throwing more and more stuff at us. You know what I mean, to distract us from what's actually happening.
We talked about that shit before. Yeah, they throw shit out to you to cover shit up. There's all kind like fake news, not even fake news, just dumb shit that's going on in the world. Hey, look
And
at
stuff
these,
that can
look
be
at-
stuff that's very controversial that everybody can throw their 2 cents in on,
Yeah.
like the Minister Farrakhan being banned, type of thing, along with Alex Jones being banned. You know what I mean? It just gets more people talking about it.
AJ is banned.
That's why I'm trying to get us banned. I'm trying to
Yeah, you
fucking
knew
play the
that.
troll, and I'll get us stopped, and
Nah,
then
we gotta-
we'll start back up.
We gotta get huge before we get banned, though. Like, you feel me? It don't work like
Here's
that.
clickbait. Gay is a state of mind.
And you don't even get
Yeah,
banned.
it is.
You don't get banned on a. They probably just kill you because when they ban you, they trying to get everybody to pay attention to you. Like it's almost a mind fuck in itself. Like they're banning you to go pay attention to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they're not gonna ban us, they fuck around and just off us. Like too much.
Just murder.
Yeah, try to throw us in prison or something.
I got murder on my mind.
For
That's
some weed
that's
charge.
another thing. That speaking of which,
Oh.
that weed charge, that dude fucking a dude on that documentary got 8 years for a joint.
That's just for some weed
For a
charge.
fucking
That's what I'm
joint?
saying.
For a joint. Well, he got like he got 5 years out in one sentence, and then he was about to get released, and then his family went to go pick him up. They got there and they're like, "Oh no, he's been transferred to a court." Then they said they went to that court, and the DA of Louisiana kept pushing and pushing. He's like, "Well, he has this charge. We got to hit him with the minimum sentence." And then they kept saying no. Even the governor was like, no, it's fine. Like, let him out. It's a small charge. He took it all the way to the Supreme Court until they finally had to say, well, it's the law. We have to enforce it. How are we just not going to let a guy off just because it's a minuscule charge? And then he got 8 years out of a 14-year
It's fucking
sentence for a
crazy.
fucking joint.
Wow.
Like, if he knew that he could have got 8 years, like, he must have really wanted some weed, bro.
And then he said when he got out, he's like, man, there's guys in there with almost barely more than me with weed charges that have life sentences.
They'll get you.
that's fucking stupid.
Isn't that fucking insane? From
It
state
almost-
to state, you gotta fucking be that much more careful.
Over some real
Well,
bullshit.
I just saw an article on Facebook that somebody just got caught in Nebraska leaving Colorado with shrooms, LSD, and weed. They got caught with all three.
Eh.
And-
3.
Oh, you're fucked.
Yeah, and that just made me think. I was like, damn, that's...
We're Amsterdam,
we
man.
didn't
did
get in
This
trouble.
is Colorado's Amsterdam of America, especially now that shrooms are fucking decriminalized and shit. That's crazy to me.
But that dude probably is gonna get like what 20 years,
Yeah,
15.
Because what is it like with ecstasy and shit? That's Schedule 1, so all that
LSD,
and the
LSD is different because it's an added manslaughter charge with intent to sell.
Yep. Same
And I
with
think
shrooms.
They said he had like 80 doses.
Same with shrooms too, isn't it? Because if
Mm-hmm.
you carry it more than shrooms or ecstasy, if you have more than like 5 ecstasy tablets, that's like damn near a manslaughter charge or something
Yeah.
like that.
It did seem like he had an intent to sell, like he was bringing it back.
Yeah, you don't bring that much for personal use to
Yeah,
sit
like,
up in
no,
the
bro, I
fucking
just got
woods and
30
just
30 grams of
strip out
shrooms
for a
and-
couple weeks.
80 doses of acid, yeah. But
Damn.
still, he's probably going away for a bit.
Mm.
But in Denver, that's just a crazy weekend.
Yeah, he was just getting lit. Straight up. Trying to have some fun.
Had a weekend at Red Rocks. That's what get that shit.
Yeah, exactly. It's so weird
That's
that
a
it could
show
be
at
that
Red
different.
Rocks for somebody.
We're gonna need another chair in here, huh?
I got the
I
big
just
stool.
thought
Yeah, I
about
could
that.
sit on the big stool.
Oh, the big stool.
You want to take a break?
So
Where
we,
we at?
we should
You
probably
wanna take
slide
a
into
break?
a nice break real quick.
Yeah.
Relate's getting phone calls and shit.
Is it that time already?
Is it?
It's barely 20 minutes, and you boys want to take a break already?
Oh, we keep
That
going?
was Dilly.
Y'all are crazy.
Dilly was doing the hand gesture,
Oh, my
Oh,
bad.
the universal hand
Should
gesture.
we, should we take a call from somebody randomly and shit?
Sure.
We got a caller. Get a caller on the line.
Yeah, man, that'll
Phone
be
line.
interesting.
You guys
Let
go
the
ahead
records
and
let the
talk
records
about
show that the phone lines are blowing up right now. Just lit up like a Christmas tree.
All right, something that was on my mind since the damn "Murder on My Mind" song was damn on my mind. Relate was singing it. How do you guys feel about buddy maybe getting a death sentence?
Who?
YMW Millie.
Is he getting the death sentence?
That's what they're trying to
Probably.
press for.
What did he do? What
He killed both of his
You
friends.
don't know about the whole thing?
I've heard bits. I don't keep up.
Oh,
with a
bro.
lot of rap news.
You got to tap in with the rap news. It's really good gossip. Like, it's like a reality TV show.
That's
I
a
only-
lot of the distraction too.
Well, I only-
but it's good.
It is
Distraction.
it is a distraction, just like we were talking about.
But I like it too.
I
though.
only ask because I just wonder where your morals are on a life for a life, or a life for two lives. like that.
Depends on what you've done. Like if you've taken more than one life.
He killed his
Purposely.
2 friends
Okay, now
and made the song "Murder on My Mind"
Now-
where he talks about
And it
killing
went
his
number
friends.
one.
that's some ballsy shit, man. Like if you're gonna pull some shit like that, I'm not one to fucking pull the switch, I guess, but you do it, then brag about it, and then put it in a song like you're asking to get caught. That's almost some fucking sociopath shit. Like you want to get caught.
But still, he killed somebody, so you're gonna punish him by killing him?
I wouldn't. The thing about the death sentence I don't like. That's too easy for motherfuckers
sounds
like
like-
that.
sounds like a
Spend
double-
your life in prison, and because of lethal injection, what the fuck is that? That's going to
But
sleep.
why is that? That's what I'm saying. I think we need to rethink
It's like
our whole view. Like, why are we trying to make it
double negative.
so extra hard? Like, why are we trying to make this person miserable for life and spend all this money in doing it? It seems backwards.
It's true that we have to spend taxpayers have to
Like,
pay to.
yeah, we got to pay for this
It's like-
guy to suffer.
It's like
Just
fucking
kill him.
Chris Rock said, just stab him to death. They don't cost shit.
Once
Fuck a
again,
fucking
though,
electric
Yeah.
chair
once
and just-
again, though, what are we saying? He killed somebody that's wrong, so we kill him. Like, what are we doing better than what he did?
I haven't killed anybody.
I'm saying it's the same reaction. So, okay, he gets killed. Okay, now who gets killed for killing him? Or is it just justified?
I mean, you let the person, the family, let them fucking beat that motherfucker to death. Like, so like get reparations on that shit of that. Like fucking, I don't know. Like I just don't like you said. I don't respect the death sentence because you're putting someone in jail. You're fucking letting them off easy with the death sentence, or you get life in prison where people have to pay for them to fucking live out their life like that. But as far as someone just getting beat to death right? I mean,
Beat to death ain't no better either.
I know, but I mean, if imagine if it was someone killed someone in your family, what would you want to do? So let's think about it like that.
I don't
Someone
know.
killed your family, what would you want to do?
I don't know, but eye for an eye leaves everybody blind.
That's true, but
Here, let's break real quick because I have a theory about this all coming on the other side, but I want to get these mics situated and get our new guest in here.
all right, right on.
Yeah.
Planet Earth.
Right? Yeah, that's it. There it is.
Exactly. Earth Radio.
What's up, humans?
Back at it.
I mean, what's crack-a-lackin' humans?
Potential listeners.
Dilly, I know that we've already done an episode since you've been back, but it really is nice to have you
Done
back.
two without it. It's been two since this year. You missed 2 weeks in a row.
I know, but I'm saying we just did that earlier segment.
Oh, without it?
No, we just did that segment with him.
Okay, now you.
And then we did one last night.
We got
Okay,
King
now
Fo.
I get you.
You with us and you back with Speed. We got a special guest with us, man. King Fo. What's crack-a-lackin', man? Hey, I like that. Yeah. So, Relate had told us you were coming last minute. I heard a little bit of your music, but I don't really. Oh, and he told me that you're like a psychedelic wizard. But past that, I don't know much.
Now that shrooms are popular,
My favorite. They got those pens too.
Can you
DMT
describe-
pens.
really?
Bro, don't put
I
me
wanted
on
to
that.
try
Don't
those.
put me on no
Yeah,
new
DMT
shit.
pens. I never heard of that.
Bro,
They
you
got
gotta chill.
DMT vape pens.
You gotta chill,
Shut
bro.
the fuck up.
You gotta
Yeah, they
chill.
do. No, they really do.
Tyson, me and you on the same level.
Oh yeah,
right
let's
now. What the fuck?
let's go find these pens.
Y'all ain't heard about the DMT pens?
I never heard of that shit.
Hold up,
That's
stop.
crazy.
Hold
Yeah, that's what they on in
up.
Silicon Valley.
Chill,
They just
bro.
blast off and then go
my-
back into a meeting.
Hey, just stop.
Hey, that's
Stop.
life, bruh.
Stop. Moment silence.
Real shit.
So we need to get one of these for next week and see how this that segment goes.
I'm
Everyone's just
fucking-
in there.
I'm flabbergasted.
You ever did DMT?
Of course.
Yeah.
Hey, it's amazing.
I-
I've
that's my
never done
remember-
DMT.
That's my favorite one too.
That's
Actually.
the one I haven't done yet.
That was one that hit me just like I remember being in the car and my friend kept saying, "You feel it?" Yeah, I was like, "Nah, yeah, man, chill out." He's like, "You have another couple drops." He kept. I was like, "Fine, I'll be all right." And then all of a sudden we were sitting there, the song changed, boom, boom. I was like, oh my God. Once that bass dropped and we were standing outside, I was looking at this knot on a tree. That shit started just going insane. And then I was like, and then it just made me think, makes you think different, just like instantly.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do DMT at no concert.
Oh, no.
I'd have to be like,
That's I
not
don't
the
like
thing,
doing
bro.
psychedelics in crowds. It
yeah,
kinda
I'm
makes
good,
me,
man.
I do.
I do, yeah.
Some-
If I'm going to, I went to a rave before, like Excision, off the Shenanigans, bro.
Yeah.
Great time. I was on my white people shit. It was-
Well,
I mean,
if you're doing, it depends
sometimes
on
you
which
gotta be
ones. I'm talking psychedelics. Like if you're doing shrooms or DMT, I'd rather be like right here. This would be
DMT, I
perfect.
want to be with my friends.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want to be like
just, you
this.
know what I'm saying,
If we're
just
doing,
chilling.
bro,
yeah,
any psychedelics, I want to be my friends.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
yeah,
What the
I
fuck?
want to be
But I
around
mean, when I say
people
with my
who are
friends,
gonna-
I don't want to be with like crowds of people on
No,
DMT.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I wanna be
DMT.
amongst,
Your close
like,
circle,
yeah.
your
close
trusted
circle.
circle.
Yeah, like I don't want to be with like more than
Right.
5-10 people.
No,
you know what I'm
fuck no.
saying? Like I
No.
don't want to have no party on
I
DMT.
keep it
type
4 or
shit. Although
less.
we did have a
Right.
drug party on DMT.
Yeah,
And he's like, although.
Nah, we used to have
I
drug.
mean, it
hey, we used to have
happens.
drug parties, dog. Like everybody would come in and bring all the drugs they had.
Just pour
so
them on
there'd
the
be,
table
like,
and
piles
shit.
of coke, piles of fucking weed and DMT and fucking shrooms and
just a buffet.
everything you can fucking think of, and we would just all just have a great time. You know what I'm saying? That's
When's this party?
this is back in my back in my days.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Yeah, I haven't. I still want to cross the DMT bridge, but I'm waiting for the right moment.
I mean, I honestly woke up one day like, I think I need to cross that bridge. I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, I just got a feeling. But then it was.
But it popped up in your life too,
Exactly,
like it was
just
there.
popped up. It wasn't like I was gonna find the shit.
Yeah.
But then it just found me. I was like, oh shit, well damn,
Yeah.
I was thinking
That's
about
how
this
it's supposed
shit.
to happen. bro.
Any
Exactly.
drugs,
Like,
anything you've experienced or experimented with, it's not like I ain't go out looking for it. Someone's like, hey, you want some shrooms? Yeah, I'll take some shrooms.
Type
DMT
shit.
is the only drug though that I've never recommended anybody to do.
I don't recommend drugs to
You know what I'm
anybody.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
no, I'm just saying,
You gotta
like,
be
you
the
know,
right
if,
kind
like,
of mind state to tell people to fucking.
people be
encourage
like,
them.
yo, DMT, that's just dope. I'm never like, yo, you should try it.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never done that. I've never been like, here, try this weed. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I do with weed, like,
Right.
here, hit this shit. I'd never do that with DMT.
I've told
Just for,
I've
you know what I'm
told
saying?
Reeve-
Just
I've
because I feel
told
like,
I've told Reeve that shit just because I'm like, bro, you need to try this shit.
You gotta be
Well,
ready.
he knows,
I
but you
got-
know me. You wouldn't just say that to some random person.
I got
right? Because it
thrown into
releases it releases that endorphin in your head that when you die. You
I
know what I'm
wouldn't,
saying? Like,
but DMT,
you don't want to
The
give
right-
that to
yeah.
everybody. You feel
DMT
me?
and shenanigans is not even something that I would even talk to the average person about.
Nah.
Anyways, you get what I'm saying?
And that's not even so much like a party drug. That's a fucking something you do to sit around and kind of think
That's
deep
a, like,
about some shit.
enlightening
Yeah,
drug,
exactly.
bro.
You sit
Mhm.
around. It's almost like ayahuasca or something like that, where you just
Yeah.
kind of like
Peyote.
you want to sit and chill.
Yeah, when I did it, I didn't think to myself like, oh shit, I want to do this again. I was kind of just like, whew,
Yeah,
that was
right.
crazy. It went on with my life. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It's almost like a movie that it's like a 3-hour movie. You're like, I'm good on that for a little
feel
while.
like it's an
Watch it in a couple
epiphany.
years.
Huh?
DMT is like an epiphany.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know what I'm saying? Like,
And it lasts with you. I mean, I
exactly.
feel like LSD is the same way, but DMT is a whole different
it's
experience where you
different,
fully leave, you lose
Well,
sense of
When I
time.
say
Mhm.
reality turned into a dream state in an instance, and then I came back into reality from the dream state, and I just thought that was dope. That made me realize like shit, this reality is just as solid as our dreams. You know what I mean? In a sense, I interpreted it as a big analogy for something that I needed to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's pretty much the experience everybody has. That's why I think I've been so extra about it, because I want to like maximize that first time, because it's always gonna be so powerful.
Oh,
Yeah, it was sprung on me. Like a friend,
Yeah,
you want
see,
to
I
try this, and
kinda-
I didn't
yeah.
even know what it. I was like, is it safe? Am I good to go? He's like, oh yeah, man, I did. He showed me like this is what it does, and I was like, all right, cool. Did it, and then I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I can't do it
Dude.
like that. I got to be ready.
I was very.
People would give me random drugs at shows.
I've been there.
You know what I'm saying?
I just
That's
look
how I
like
got my first DMT.
I just look like a
Goddamn.
dude that you're like, this guy'll take these drugs.
Right.
Take some of
Take
these.
this.
Yeah. Or they'll ask me if I have any. Hey man, you got anything? I'll kind of
No.
sneaky. I'm like, no,
I've
I
seen
don't got
people.
shit, man.
I've seen people tripping off the shit in front of me. You know what I mean? Plenty of times before I've done it, and I've like, been sketched out seeing people's reaction and YouTube videos and stuff like that. But then I don't know. One day I just woke up and was like, oh shit, I'm trying to do some shit today. Like, and then it just came. Like I don't know. The fear of it just left, and I had the experience and internalized it, understood, and I feel like it changed me for the better type shit.
And the reason why another reason why I wouldn't recommend it, because you said you've seen people on it and you see how they
Exactly.
look on that shit. It looks
Yeah.
kind of weird.
It's
You know
some
what I'm saying?
sketchy
Like, I'm
shit,
not gonna
yeah.
lie.
Yeah.
It's not the coolest shit to look at when a motherfucker.
Right.
on DMT.
Yeah, bro.
It's like watching someone do a salvia
Right,
trip and shit.
you good, dog?
Exactly,
Like,
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like for real, man. Like it's some real crazy
Exactly.
shit.
Yeah. Before I had this weird feeling of wanting to do it and being comfortable with it, I used to see people doing it like, oh, y'all out the shenanigans, bro. I'm cool on the weed. I didn't even dab at that point. I was like, I'm gonna just stick to this blunt. Y'all go ahead and do that shit. Now I'm like, bro, I got the rosin, the resin. You feel me?
That should have turned you off, bro. If you see a motherfucker doing DMT, I mean, to me, that's what I'm saying. To me, that's
No,
just
bro.
to
I'm in
me.
the same mindset
That's
as
what
you,
I'm saying.
bro.
You want to be around your friends. You want to be around
Exactly.
people you trust.
Exactly.
You know,
These
people
were
that-
my quote unquote friends doing it, but
Yeah,
they was moving down the line as I saw them doing it. Like, bro, you want some goofy shit?
Right.
Yeah.
But then I was like, oh yeah, we in the shits right here. Like we
We
here,
figured it out.
we here with the shits.
Sometimes you just got to go with it, bro.
Right.
When it's time, it's time. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, bro. I can
say,
attest.
I say when it comes, it comes. Don't go looking for it. Don't go
Absolutely.
doing that shit. When it comes, it comes. It's gonna be lovely. You know what I'm saying?
Because
That's
if you
it.
go looking for it, you're gonna find some shitty shit that someone
Right.
found for you. But if someone comes to you with some good shit, almost like, hey man, you want to try
Right.
this with me? You want to fucking experience
they
this?
extract
That's
that
the
right root.
that's
And
the
I
person
ki-
you want to do it with.
I kind of just want to do the whole shebang with the trip to Peru. You know, where they do
Yeah.
there's a bed
Do
and
the
breakfast.
A DMT bed and breakfast.
Yes, it was ayahuasca, but it's the same type of
yeah.
trip, but it's ingested differently. So rather than smoking it,
Drink it, right?
it's in a
Like a
stew,
tea, yeah.
yeah.
and you basically you go out there for 7 days. It's like $2,500. I'm good.
That's
Come on,
not
pass
bad.
Yeah, exactly. It's like $2,500 with stay included, and from morning to night, you wake up. They make the stew, and you just trip balls every single day.
You got the game fucked up. How much is
That might
how
be
many
on
days?
some shit. I'd be
7
down
days.
for,
That's
dog.
what I'm
Like,
saying. And
I'm
I
not
thought
even playing, bro. Like
How
where
much?
can
How
I
much for
sign
2
up?
days?
I didn't.
How much
you
for a
know,
weekend?
That's just how much it is. I didn't think
just
it
wanna
was
sign
real.
up.
I just
I
want the
thought it was
weekend
sketchy.
package.
Yeah.
But I know this hippie little neo-ho girl out here that is out there doing it. Yeah, neo-ho, that's a new phrase, for like the spiritual hoes.
Neo-ho.
Honestly,
For the spiritual.
I ain't
I
got
know a lot of
2,500.
neo-hos.
Yes, bro, we all do.
That-
Yeah,
that's
all
what
of a
I-
sudden it, it triggers something.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh shit, you said it, yo.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, I get you."
You just coined the term.
Right? Yeah. No. Yeah.
Is he talking about the bitches I know?
Exactly, all of them.
When he said that, that's what I thought. Like, hold on.
Yeah.
I know that hoe.
Yep, neo spiritual host.
I know
Yep.
them bitches. So it's some real shit though, right?
Yeah, but she's out there right now enjoying it, tripping balls.
Nice.
She on the shenanigans, huh?
But that's what you gotta have for ayahuasca. They say you gotta have like almost like a shaman or someone to kind of like watch you through, because otherwise you're sitting there puking your guts out, not knowing what's going on, and if someone's not kind of like to be there.
Once again, I feel like it's different for everybody.
Uh,
I feel like it's completely different for everybody. Like people are strong-minded than other people.
But
you know
I'm
what
saying
saying?
that's real
Drugs
deal
is just
shit.
different for
Yeah,
everybody. I
that's
think.
true.
People
That's
react differently to drugs,
Mhm.
bro.
But I'm saying with
Like-
that, like the real deal shit, that's like supposedly super strong type. So it's like, I would rather have
I'm
someone with me
assuming-
who knows what they're doing before I do it on my own.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that the trip is more like a spiritual type trip, right?
Oh, of course. It's
Yeah.
not like
It's not.
It's
a
Or
in
not like just
Peru.
let's go do drugs.
no.
Yeah.
It's meant to be a spirit. That's why they do 7 days, because they
enlightening.
want you to every day keep
Yeah,
going
right, get
back
that
to
journey.
have
Right.
these experiences with these entities and stuff like that.
kind of
Yeah.
figure out what it is instead of just the first day it initially hitting you. Kind of.
Yeah, because if you just pop in the other realm, you're just kind of like,
Yeah.
I
okay,
don't
this
know.
is fucking crazy.
Right.
Would you be
half of me-
coached through?
half of me just don't trust it. Like
Why?
because it's like a corporate type of thing.
No, it's not. This is
this is off
these
the
people
grid as
in
a
Per- this is
motherfucker.
in Peru.
Yeah.
But you know about it.
No, but only because I looked up. Are there places to do ayahuasca in South America? Like,
So
To
Google
do the
gave
real
you-
shit.
So Google gave you the spot.
yes, but that's because they're a
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
What was the Yelp review on this place though?
It was
Was
phenomenal, bro. Phenomenal.
Yeah, the Yelp review. Google gave you the spot where you could go trip balls on DMT
Is it-
in Peru.
If it's
In Peru.
3.5
Yeah.
stars or above, it's a good ayahuasca bed and breakfast.
5-star.
I believe it.
That's
Is
not
5
like the
stars?
setup.
Well, then fuck.
That sounds like the setup. All right, come on. Yep, this is the shit.
It's not a setup.
The Neo-Ho
That's-
recommended.
Come get
Yeah, that's what I'm
Costies.
saying. It's Neo-Ho approved. I didn't think it was
Neo-Ho
real.
Yeah.
I
approved.
agreed with you.
Let's see if she come back.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
This is true. She could be on some. What's that shit?
Get out.
Taking some
Yeah.
pictures. Yeah, she in a little cage.
Neo
They
certified.
got her on
She
the
in a little
DMT,
cage
just
tripping,
shipped
yeah.
her off.
Yeah.
Like,
She
just
got
said-
high, and all of a sudden she's not in Peru no more.
Yeah. You think you in Peru? She around the corner.
Right.
It's a good ass trip, huh?
Shit. She thinks she high.
They thought she was in Peru.
She's in Peru. She's down the
That's how
street.
high you thought you was in Peru, bitch. That's how high you She got her first tea when she.
Bitch, you're in
before she
Boulder.
hopped on the plane and shit. In the Uber car.
Yeah, I
We're
just
gonna start this experience on Uber.
watch this flight. Gonna be
Watch.
crazy.
quite
Watch
possible.
this flight. Look out the window.
Shit,
Look out
like-
the window. You never
like
seen no shit like that, huh?
like instant some shit like.
She has no idea she's in Littleton.
Yeah.
She
on, that,
thinks she in Peru.
on the edge of Littleton, looking all the fucking cliffs. What the fuck?
They just
She
got her in a
don't know what
park.
the fuck is
Yeah,
happening.
like
She high as fuck right now, though. We know that's true. She high. And they got that 2,500.
Oh, that's 2,500.
I'm with you, dog. I need to see when she
I'm
comes
just
back.
saying.
If she come back,
Yeah.
though, sign me
Yeah.
up.
yeah, if she come
Sign
back
me up.
normal, same.
Sign me
FaceTimer.
up, dog.
Yeah.
If
You're
she
up.
comes back, sign me
Yeah.
up. I don't care if she come back sane.
Yeah, right.
Because some people be sane and not, after they take that
fair.
7 days.
If she comes back,
she
Wolf
comes
can
back,
just let
Yeah,
you
sign
fucking.
me.
Nigga be like, I'm stronger than her. I'm come back saying shit.
Right.
Let me see.
I mean,
Type shit.
right. Come back sane.
You gonna see she gonna come back and just start running shit. We're gonna know who she is. I'm gonna be like, remember that girl I told you about?
I was
Like,
like, oh shit, we
Remember
need a
Neo?
first
Remember
round.
that Neo ho I
Neo
talked
her
about
turned
earlier?
into
It's
CEO?
Neo, yeah,
Neo ho to the CEO.
certified.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
I'll be
Hey,
there
I
ASAP,
hope she
though.
does come back because
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
go.
Until then,
because
no.
I'm saying I would. Oh, that'd be.
Until then, though, anything from Google, I don't know.
bro,
Put
what
the-
are you?
put the-
Why are you
put the
hating on
trip in
Google so
Brazil
much?
and then
So
I'll
got-
go.
You like Bing better or what?
Yeah, right.
Ask Jeeves.
Oh, some ass Jeeves, bring that shit.
Yeah,
back.
he like Ask Jeeves better.
You ask,
Hey,
That
actually,
nigga's like, hold on, Google or Bing?
nah,
Who
I-
said it?
I use Soul
if it ain't
Search.
on, if it ain't on, if it ain't on
That's what's up.
Craigslist, I don't believe it.
Hey,
so tell me
I
a
actually-
good Craigslist fucking
I use Soul
bed and
Search.
breakfast for that.
I
Soul
use-
Search could be a good actual.
Bro, that's the
platform.
search engine, bro. Soul Search. When I thought of that, bro, I was like, woo, I'm onto some shit. But then I was like,
You always say this stuff on the podcast. They're gonna steal your ideas.
I don't mind.
Yeah,
it's
Just
stolen.
I'll be giving out
Well,
great
we haven't
ideas.
It's
put it out
already
yet.
stolen.
That's what I am.
Yeah.
There's a
Crazy.
nerd right now coding Soul Search.
Soul Search. I'm on the shit.
Just kidding.
But no. It's actually I actually just go inside and look. Ask the soul, just searching the soul type shit. So I don't use Google.
And it always
That's not
tells
true
you
though, because you
Google
be
ain't it.
googling shit all the
I
time.
be hella googling on
That's
that.
because his soul tells him to Google.
Yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
when he searches his soul's like Google. He's like, yeah, you're right.
You right. I'm tripping.
You're right. I'm gonna follow the soul in Google.
Straight up, you playing. Watch. That's the shenanigans right there.
Hey.
I get a soul search app. The shit
Yeah.
just tell you to go to Google. My nigga,
You making
How-
paper.
the neo spirituals, bro. They gonna have that shit on
All over
lock,
it,
bro.
In-app purchases.
Oh my!
Oh,
Oh
nice. In-app
shit!
purchases.
Purchase great ideas. Right? Tell you to
There it
meditate.
is. There it is.
You're selling ideas. All
Hey,
right, I dig
bro.
it.
Rabbit hole.
You're
shit,
gonna
bro.
unlock
It's-
videos and shit, unlock audio
I need
of
to-
this nigga saying meditate.
Right.
That's all it is. It's meditate.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. You better be careful.
No,
You gonna
I
put
think.
Crystal Peddler out there. He gonna
I
come
know.
kill you.
I mean, we could get down and lay down. Shit, we got neo spiritual hoes. Once we get
That's
them, it's
true.
over. The fuck,
Hey,
Straight up.
he's real though. If the neo spiritual hoe come back and
Bro,
she's
what?
right.
If you get that demo in anything, you straight.
in anything, bro.
Yeah. Oh, and but she's gonna be fine.
Oh, what's
I
it?
can already sense it. She's from Aspen.
Oh yeah,
She's-
she's
she's-
good, bro.
she's
They
chill.
don't fuck
Make
with
it, yeah,
Aspen
they-
bitches, bro.
Oh, you okay?
They don't fuck with Aspen bitches.
Okay.
When's the last time you seen an Aspen bitch get fucked up?
Actually, you know, they ain't the
Safe
most.
zone. They got like
Them is the
diplomatic
safest white
immunity.
bitches on the
Honestly, bro,
earth.
I ain't met more. I'm gonna keep it honest, bro.
Aspen girls are the
Let me-
safest white
let me tell you
bitches on
some
the
shit.
earth.
White, those are
Bunch
the
of
most.
Susans.
No, bro, those are the
Earth.
most
All these
gullible,
guys on
gullible
Earth.
bitches on the planet.
That's why they so safe,
No, that's not. That's
nigga. Nobody fucks
think
with a
the-
gullible
I think
bitch.
the bitch-
They like, man, she's so goddamn. Let her ass go.
no. I think the bitch.
She'll be back.
The bitch don't take
She'll
it.
be back.
It's just the
Please
ones who
stop
play
up from
dumb.
Aspen.
It's not the real dumb ones. It's the play dumb ones.
Nah, the lady don't take it was
Hey.
from Aspen. On me.
No, she wasn't. Was she really?
This
in my
nigga's
mind.
bullshitting.
Nah,
He did that soul search
yeah,
again.
Yeah, soul
He
search,
soul searched that shit.
that shit real quick because Google will tell you bullshit.
This nigga soul searched that shit
Yeah.
quick than him. Aspen.
No, she's from Aspen for sure, for sure.
Nah, nigga. I've never heard of an Aspen bitch getting kidnapped.
No, that's
Bro,
true.
I'm
I've never
telling
heard of an Aspen
Research
girl
it.
get into
Soul
any type of
search it.
trouble.
I'm a,
So,
Soul searching.
these
Click.
bitches is the most most.
but have you ever seen an Aspen story or a story from Aspen saying this bitch got kidnapped?
Really, any type of negative Aspen story ever. They got good PR.
Real shit.
Yeah.
They on top of their game because
They-
I've never heard a
They
negative
news is
Aspen
about
thing.
exotic birds and snow and shit. That's
They're
it.
like, we
Well,
too rich to care, bro. We're chilling.
I don't trust a place that hasn't been caught then because they're just covering up a lot of shit because fucking Aspen.
Oh, it's
Aspen's
a whole bunch of
Aspen's new
criminal shit
Hollywood.
going
but
on in
yeah,
Aspen.
Yeah,
Of course.
Aspen's new Hollywood for old 70 when they fucking came over here. It was all Hollywood people doing fucking making
Somewhere
it
in
snow up in the
Aspen.
mountains. So,
Oprah got a house in Aspen.
I'm talking about a little place called
Aspen is also the whitest place on earth.
Oh, for sure.
It is.
So that's
Top
why
5.
no white girls is getting kidnapped.
Yeah, bro. They
Ain't
straight.
nobody
got a-
kidnapping nobody
They got
from
a
the
whole
whitest place on
community.
earth.
They got a whole community
On
surrounding
Earth.
and protecting them.
On
They're
Earth.
fine.
on Earth, on planet Earth. They will figure it out.
You got, y'all
Dog,
got a
you're
point.
gonna. They got cameras everywhere, probably attached to the white girls.
like China.
They got
Attached to
They got
white
body
girls.
cams on them.
They be like, "Hey, she's born in Aspen. Put a camera on her."
Yeah, just to make sure.
Immediately, they
Just
put a
make
camera
sure
on.
she don't get fucked with.
That's what they do.
It's a future.
But she
CEO
gets
or
all the
something.
clearance.
Real shit.
I give you
I'm pretty
that.
sure it's like an Aspen insurance policy.
I
If
give
you
you
live
that.
there, you get the camera.
I'm new to North.
I like that.
I'm new to Colorado, so I'm just learning this. So I'm like, all right. this
Oh
seems
yeah, bro.
like a way to
Aspen,
live it.
Aspen and Vale are where all
Oh,
the
yeah.
white people.
Oh,
like,
I know that much. As far as that, yeah. Oh, trust. Yeah.
It's
But
not. It's not.
They just
But
sound
it's not
right.
cheap.
Aspen
Yeah.
and Vale. Oh, for sure. No.
It ain't cheap. That's like our Beverly Hills, I guess, in a sense. But there's some
Yeah,
really
it is.
That's
powerful.
what I'm saying.
Technically
It's,
is
it's,
our-
it's,
like our Beverly
it's
Hills,
new
yeah.
Hollywood because, like, yeah,
Bro,
back
that's crazy.
all these Hollywood
I've
stars
never
have
looked at it
fucking
that way.
Aspen homes and shit like that. Yeah,
I've
it's
never-
There's only
rich
you
ass.
have to be rich to live in
So,
Aspen.
so
Yeah.
T-Pain
Oh, yeah.
wasn't just saying somewhere in Aspen. He was really like,
It
that's
ri-
a nice
Yeah,
place.
we in
No,
Aspen. Yeah, we in
Yeah.
Aspen.
And it rhymed. So yeah, he's like, I'll take you to somewhere in Aspen. Yeah, so it's like it's
Hey.
for real. It
Oh,
ain't.
shit.
Aspen's a shit, bro.
Otherwise, he'd have said fucking Boulder
He
or
would've
Colorado.
said-
Wouldn't have been shit.
he would've
Aspen's
said
a shit,
West
but I'm
Hanson.
not taking no girl with me.
Yeah, that's fair.
There
You're
it
gonna make
is.
it work.
I'm not taking her with me.
Oh, cause
I'm
you.
gonna have to go live with her.
End up in some.
I
Get
think
Out.
that's how you do it in Aspen. That's why no bitches get kidnapped. Everybody, you
just go
I'm just telling you, bro.
You get
You hear
kidnapped
niggas
They
moving
might be
to
doing the
Aspen.
kidnapping.
It's
You don't
like-
hear niggas moving from Aspen. You hear
look.
niggas moving to Aspen.
Maybe Get Out. Maybe Get Out was filmed in Aspen.
Yeah, no, that's possible.
Yeah.
You show up to get a white girl in Aspen, and you'll never leave, bro. You just end up in the
Optioned out.
neighborhood,
Real shit.
like
You're like
with
a
a little
step,
hat
you're
on.
like a
I'm just
Stepford
saying.
husband. Yeah, you're walking
Yeah.
out. Reeve will have a haircut. He fucking moves to Aspen.
This is another
Yeah.
fact. This is another fact.
Reeve
You
will
never
have
heard
a
of a
high
nigga
and
moving
tight
from
haircut.
Aspen. You've always heard of a nigga moving to Aspen. You never heard of a nigga moving from Aspen. Fact.
Out of Aspen. Yeah.
Fact.
No, that's absolute science.
You don't see someone.
It's facts.
You don't
This
leave
is
Aspen.
facts.
Yeah.
This is facts right now. This is facts.
Only way you leave Aspen is
When
in a
someone's
fucking
stating
box.
Stat, yeah,
That's it.
You leave
Stating
white
stats, they're not saying Aspen, motherfucker. Aspen. I'm from Aspen, bitch.
somewhere in Aspen.
Hey,
I'm from somewhere
hey,
in Aspen.
Someone,
That's what
if
they're
someone in
saying.
Denver says they're from Aspen, I guarantee they're going back on Monday.
They'd blow up. Bro,
They're not staying.
if a rapper, like a gangster rapper, tried to say they were from Aspen, they might pop off.
Ism White,
They
Is that a rapper?
a rapper.
Is he
His name
white?
is Ism White. Yeah, yeah. nah, he's not
No, he's
white.
Puerto Rican.
That's what.
He's actually Asian. His name is Ism White. He's Asian. He raps in
That's what I was
Spanish.
hoping.
He's Filipino, and he's
He raps in Spanish.
I was hoping so, because that's what would make him pop off. If he was like a black dude or a Middle Eastern dude, even Middle Eastern, like Punjabi, just a rich Indian, but he went by Ism White from Aspen, he'd blow up tomorrow. He'd be on No Jumper, all the shit.
He's a white dude.
Aspen.
That won't work.
He was
Somewhere in
signed, or is signed,
No, that
was
shit's
signed to
bad.
Tommy Boy.
What's Tommy Boy?
Exactly.
All right. All right.
No, Tommy Boy was actually a really good label back in the days.
No, I sounds familiar, but who'd they have on?
Ism White.
Nah.
Straight up.
Obviously,
Man, I'm gonna have to Google the shit.
Soul Search
we
it.
don't have our fact. We don't have Mace.
Soul search it, bro.
Call our bullshit. Soul search that shit real quick.
who was on Tommy Boy?
Tommy Guns.
Tell me.
Machine
Young
Gun
Tom?
Kelly.
Yeah, Machine
Machine
Gun
Gun
Kelly. Straight up. Oh, did y'all hear that? Speaking of white rappers, did y'all hear that new Logic and Eminem record?
Yeah, we were listening to it last week.
How did it sound? Oh my God, that shit
only-
low-key was golden, bro.
The only good
I
part
fuck
of
with
it
that shit.
is the ending when the Eminem
De La Soul
impersonator.
was on Tommy
What,
Boy.
oh, the
Okay.
Chris D'Elia? Fuck that. That was the stupidest.
Oh,
This
that's-
fucking
Hey,
love that shit.
De La Soul was on Tommy Boy.
Really?
Oh, Queen
damn.
Latifah.
Oh yeah. So then,
Digital Underground, Coolio, Naughty by Nature.
Oh yeah,
House
Ism
Party.
White is dope.
yeah, Method Man was with.
hey,
I remember. I feel like I remember Method Man saying something about Tommy Boy back in the day.
All right, Ism,
That's
Ism
not
White.
bad then.
Do your
Ism
shit.
White.
You respect.
Is he an old cat? Is he young? What's up?
I mean, I don't know.
Oh, I thought you made it seem like he was your boy.
Is he white though?
Man, nobody's my boy.
That's fair.
He's like, that's a racist term.
Right. Let's not go there,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Let's not start any rumors. Let's not do that. we don't want to start rumors.
Yeah.
Hey, that's your boy. Where he at? I have no fucking clue. I don't know.
Yeah, right. What's he up to?
I hope he's doing okay.
Yeah.
You know, he's cool.
All the power and
No,
respect to him.
I don't wish ill.
I haven't even
but
heard.
I
any
have
of his
no
music,
fucking clue.
To be perfectly honest,
He's from Aspen, though, right?
he's from Aspen. He reps Aspen Carbondale.
Can we play some of his
He
music?
reps
Can we-
Aspen Carbondale.
Aspen
I know. I'm not giving this dude no pup.
No.
He doesn't seem
No.
gangster enough.
Hey,
Well, come on. Now.
hey, according to his, okay, I'm about to
I
pull up his music.
There we go.
Is this him?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
I hope this dude proves me wrong.
All right. What if it's dope as hell?
It might be.
This sounds like some Colorado shit,
This does sound like some Colorado shit, bro.
and that's not a diss.
It's just Colorado rap, yeah.
It's just like no nigga in Utah gonna listen to this. A nigga in, you know what I'm saying? Wisconsin's not gonna listen to this. This is like Carbondale only.
But he got Carbondale on lock. How'd he get signed to Tommy Boy?
I mean, I don't know, bro.
Is this his biggest song? What is this song?
He just said I'm Tupac Shakur before Death Row called.
No.
After saying I'm Humpty Dumpty with my nose off.
3,169 views.
How much?
3,169.
On just the audio or video?
On the music video.
Okay.
Official video.
Not bad.
What's this? This another one of his right here?
Well,
So
this is
high
the
flash
commercial.
came
This is
back
the
with a
commercial.
lot better.
Oh, I was about to say, damn, nigga,
He went mainstream.
that nigga went commercial on they
Instantly sold
It's
out
like,
on
fuck
that.
that.
Shit.
They didn't like that song. I'm going this way.
I'm gonna make some Target shit.
It still sounds like some Colorado shit.
Yeah.
This sounds like some shit I would hear that had some fucked up microphones and like niggas rapping over their lyrics.
And he's wearing a Wu-Tang shirt in the video. For some reason, when people wear merch of other people in the video, I'm just like, when you,
It's strange.
wear a shirt, wear your T-shirt,
Yeah.
like wear your shit.
Yeah, there's some headlining at the Roxy.
Like I knew this one guy in North Dakota at shows. Every fucking show he'd wear a Wu-Tang shirt. He had a Wu-Tang tattoo. I was like, they don't like you, bro. They
He was
don't
trying to
care
join
about
Wu-Tang,
you.
bro.
And that's what I'm saying. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
He
This
said
ain't no
it's
sugar coat and kitty pop and rap shit.
Exactly. So
There you go.
ism.
So
Somewhere in
I'm just saying,
Aspen.
man. There's a lot of niggas who aren't signed. There's niggas who've never been signed. You know what I'm saying? He got signed, dog.
Hey,
He
that's
did.
real, but
Aspen.
But what does being signed really mean?
it was
To us, it meant shit.
That's what I'm saying. What does it really mean?
It meant nothing to us.
I'm just
At
trying
first, when we first got signed, it was amazing.
Mhm.
It was the most. It was the most
just
blessing
because it's
thing
a
that ever
milestone, you
happened.
know.
yeah.
I mean, no,
It's
they
a huge
treated us like the best
accomplishment.
thing
It's,
since sliced bread. You know what I'm saying?
Who
Like,
were you signed to?
We were signed to Warner.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and they literally treated us like the best thing since sliced bread. Dog. We'd walk in, they'd play our music. As soon as we walk in, they'd like have our music busted on like throughout the whole fucking like building.
So
and
y'all
shit.
like, hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like act like we were
walk
like
in
the best shits
okay.
That's
ever.
dope. Yeah.
Oh
right.
my God, Blackhearts are here.
Hell yeah.
Like, yeah.
And
You know
and
what I'm
that
saying?
shit'll
Like-
have you feeling good and feeling hyped
Yeah,
up.
it-
Like
it
who the
was-
fuck wouldn't want that to
Exactly.
feel like fucking
Exactly.
walking into a room and your shit's just bumping when you walk in? It's
It
fucking
was-
on.
it
It's
was
like a
dope.
movie.
But like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like with labels, if you don't make the best of it right away, like if you can't come with like a hit
Right.
off top,
If you're not making them money, they're
Alright,
not
so
gonna
y'all-
give a fuck.
Or if you don't already come with your buzz, if you don't already come with leverage, you know what I mean? Come
that
with a fan base.
I mean, a fan base or just a hit, because really, they don't care about a fan base. I mean, I'm be perfectly honest.
Okay.
They care about making money, dog.
Right.
They don't care about anything else.
It's a business.
Dog, we got signed. We turned in over like 13, 14 records that they fucking declined.
Mm.
Like, nah, that's
Damn.
Any reason?
fucking videos. We 4 different videos. They declined. Nope. They pick up stupid reasons. Oh, we can't do this video. This is. Oh, okay. Now we did sacrifice one bitch in the video, so okay, I see that. But
Nice. Like
But
Illuminati style?
But I mean, at the same time, all the
Hold on,
videos
hold
that
on,
are on
hold on.
TV.
Wait, was this Illuminati style?
yeah,
Just
Oh,
to make
okay.
it. Y'all was trying to make it.
I mean, we were just trying to, we was trying to sacrifice.
Y'all
a
was trying to do
bitch.
something that could press through the label. Like,
Hey.
do y'all like this?
We sacrificed bitches.
Like, fuck,
we
did
even
you see?
sacrificed a bitch on stage one time.
This nigga said I sacrificed. You went from nigga to yeah. We sacrificed the bitch on stage one time.
That shit was fun too.
Like, wait, what?
I mean, but we would
what
do
up.
stupid shit like we would burn upside down crosses and
Hold
shit.
up, my nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Wait.
It was like
When did it get to that? How did you go from just being?
He said he was
fine-
on Warner. What you
Yeah.
think was
Okay,
happening,
so-
bro?
Okay. Okay.
we was part of these. Nah, I'm just-
Y'all was trying to get
I mean,
there,
that I think, you know, our whole shtick, not our shtick, but our whole little thing that we had was we from the hood, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
sacrificing
from Park
bitches and
Hill,
shit.
you feel what I'm saying? But I always listen to like metal shit and goth shit and punk shit and you know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
like we put
Yeah.
that shit into our music, and I think that once we started doing that shit, we just wanted to take shit further and see,
So,
like,
yeah.
experiment exactly what we
Push the fucking envelope and
Exactly,
see how far
like,
you can go with it.
see
Yeah.
what people would be see what people would be afraid of and shit. Like, it was really cool.
That's
I
awesome.
thought. You know,
Especially to get the opportunity to. That's awesome. Just
Yeah.
to,
I mean, they wouldn't let us do certain shit. Like, I want to hang a motherfucker on stage. They wouldn't let us do that
Honestly,
shit.
that's what you
Nice.
needed. That would have been.
That-
that
I
would've
thought-
been it.
right?
I thought it would be hella dope. Like,
That
you
that
know what
shit
I'm
would have
saying?
went viral.
And they
That
were
shit
like,
would've
yo,
blew
we
up.
don't want to hang anybody because, you know, slavery and shit. I was like, okay, well, let's hang a white person.
Yeah.
Fuck it. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
like, hold the
right.
phone there, bro.
But
Yeah.
then that wasn't happening. So is that about the time they pulled the like called it and said?
It's about the time where they said, I don't think this is gonna work.
Well,
No,
Well,
actually,
You
we
guys have
actually
great
fucked up our
stuff.
own deal. We fucked up our own shit, bro. Like, we were, you know,
By
what I'm
trying to
saying?
hang white people.
Yes.
They
No,
didn't like
they
that.
like that shit.
What's shit?
Oddly enough, dog, like all the weird shit we did, I think like
That
the
was
label
better. They were
loved
like,
it.
okay,
Yeah.
so,
Like, they
alright.
started pairing us with punk groups and
Right.
you know what I'm saying, different groups that we were doing shit with. So like they love that shit.
Right.
We got fucked off because it was on some overzealous shit. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to work with a certain producer
Yeah.
to produce our shit. He was on
Hitmaker.
Atlantic. The Atlantic had just given him a label. He was talking to our A&R from Warner, bitch ass Jeff.
Bitch ass Jeff.
Jeff.
Fuck Jeff.
Bitch
I
ass Jeff.
feel like I already know that dude.
I know.
bro.
I've known a Jeff or two in my day.
Bitch ass
Fuck
Jeff.
bitch ass Jeff.
Sorry.
Yeah, bitch ass Jeff.
They were talking back and forth, and Jeff had promised him our group to his label.
Damn.
Without telling us. But I mean, well, he kind of told us. He was like, "Yo, Dave wants you guys on his label. He wants you guys to be the first one on there." It was like us, Khalees, Action Bronson, fucking Mac Miller. You know what I'm saying? So like, we were the first, gonna be the first one that was gonna be released out of that crew, out of that fucking whatever.
Yeah.
And
Of that class. And
yeah. So I mean, like, that was exciting. We were like, dope. Like, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll do it. And he was like, yeah, we're just gonna take your contract over to Atlantic. We were like, well, how does that work? Jeff was like, oh, don't worry about it. I got it.
Yeah.
I got this shit, man. Don't worry, I got it, man.
Bitch ass
Fuck
Jeff.
you, Jeff.
Bitch ass Jeff. It's like, you know me, I'm a bitch ass nigga, motherfucker. I got this shit. You know what I'm saying? And long story short, we did a soundtrack for World War Z.
Wow.
It's
And so during this whole time, we have been putting out, like, we had this Entertainment Weekly spot. We had fucking, like, we were in Pitchfork.
Yeah.
It was like some weird, like, crazy shit. We had a whole bunch of cool shit going on, right? And we noticed that our press started saying Atlantic instead of Warner. It was no longer saying Warner. Now, we weren't really tripping about it because we were like, yo, it got to be y'all because y'all the motherfuckers paying for this shit. Y'all putting the shit out. It ain't us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They like, we calling up the designer like, yo,
Bro, nigga.
Post
put this shit out and make sure you put Atlantic on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, we weren't doing that shit. And so we did the soundtrack, and they hit us after that, and they were like, yo, why the fuck are y'all putting Atlantic on your shit? We're like, yo, we're not. Yeah, Atlantic's on all your shit. Like, yo, it's not us. Bitch ass Jeff calls, and he's like, yo, don't worry about it. You know, I got it covered. We're gonna move you guys over to Atlantic. It was me doing that. You know, I'll talk to the label. You know, let them know. Now, Jeff, he was high up in Warner. I say was because he's now with Atlantic because of this shit.
Yeah.
So what ended up happening was, so Warner hits us up, and Warner's like, yo, y'all want to go to Atlantic? He's like, damn, it's that easy? It's like, yeah, we can make it easy. Just give us your World War Z money. You guys can go free and clear. We're good. We'll let you guys go.
Damn.
No issues. You guys are good to go. We're like, dog, that's sweet. See, because in our mind, we made that money so fucking fast. That money was gonna come the money was
just
gonna
gonna keep coming.
Exactly. We weren't tripping about that money. Fuck that money. You know what I'm saying? Like that was our mind state.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And so we told him, yeah, like take that money.
Right.
Fucking did the shit. We got our release and shit. And
Y'all different breed.
man, we got our release, and then we hit up Atlantic and bitch ass Jeff. And Jeff ended up. So what ended up happening? Jeff got fired from Warner. Okay. When he got fired, they put a clause in his contract stating that he had a no contact with the Blackhearts. He couldn't talk to us, didn't do anything for 2 years. That was part of his contract. Yeah, 2 years. So what happened was he ended up getting hired at Atlantic. Okay.
Oh my god.
So that means Atlantic couldn't touch us for 2 years. What do you do?
Go back to Warner like, hey, my fault. I was tripping.
Right.
At that point, you're just fucked.
Like,
You know what I'm saying? You're just
Guys, I don't know if you guys heard about the contract thing.
Then,
Do you guys mind if I get some of that money back?
And then-
Right.
World War Z money.
And then World War Z didn't make the sequel, so it's like, son of a bitch.
And
Hey.
about a biscuit.
it's whatever, bro. Shit
Life happens how it needs to, but that's a crazy story.
That's fucked.
That's a
So once again,
So
I
what'd
ask
you guys do for those 2 years then? Just
We did a lot of drugs.
Thug it out.
We were in LA doing a lot of drugs.
Trying to figure it out.
We were touring. We ended up putting out a record. I mean, because we still had financing and shit like that. So we ended up putting out a record, a black heart shaped record, vinyl record.
nice.
And then one of our members got strung out on heroin
Okay.
and
It's a great band.
fucking depleted the bank account of like couple $100,000 and fucking sold all our studio equipment.
Okay.
And yeah,
Sounds like the rite of passage.
you know what I'm
Just
saying? And
shenanigans.
it all happened. It was some weirdo shit, bro. But you know, shit happens for a reason. You
But
feel
that's
me?
the industry. That's what you start
Yeah.
realizing is like, that's why I'm trying to finagle my way in to an extent, but I also want to leverage it into other realms because the music industry is weird.
Yeah.
Dog.
There are a lot of just kooky things.
There's a
kinda
lot
go
of
down.
weirdo shit going on. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
That's why people are
when
more
you're
independent right now. It's like, what the fuck's the point of having them
Yeah.
own all your shit and take everything that
Yeah.
you're fucking putting?
our
the
deal
work
with
in
Warner
for?
was fucking amazing.
really.
We owned all our masters. All of our masters were owned. We had a 50-50 split after they recoup cost. And they would pay us for anytime we recorded. We recorded at our house.
Mm-hmm.
So every time we recorded, we would just send them a bill for $2,500.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, bro.
Yeah. So it was like it was
Hold
like
on,
the
you just
coolest,
gave
easiest
that's a
shit in the whole
code. That's a
fucking world.
code. That's a
Right?
code.
Yeah.
That's a code.
Let people
Did
know
you have a
that
full
shit.
band? Or was
We had a
this
full band,
Yeah.
yeah. So we had
So how
three
many was there?
MCs. We had three
Okay.
MCs. We had a drummer. We had a guitarist. We had a keyboardist, and we had a bassist.
Okay, so it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
wow.
But shit,
And a-
when, you're
and a
writing
DJ.
your own, when you're writing your own
And we had
checks
a
for
DJ.
recording at home and saving money, that's fucking awesome. God damn.
You know, it was fun. We went on tour.
Did
know,
you,
we had
did
a
you tour
good
overseas
time.
at all?
Yeah.
Nice.
Where'd you
Yeah.
go?
We went. We did London. We did Berlin. We did Australia.
Did you do Amsterdam?
I've never been to Amsterdam.
No?
No.
I've been to Amsterdam. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, I've
man.
never been to
Oh,
Amsterdam.
You're in
bro.
Amsterdam now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're here. This is
Dope.
America's Amsterdam. We've been fucking
Right.
saying that shit.
Dude, that's amazing, man. That's something I really want. Like, a goal is to see the world through doing this. Even if you're not making a ton of money.
You know what's
On
really
each
crazy
show.
is you make way more money out there than you do.
Oh
here.
yeah, because they're into it, man.
Yeah.
They don't get access to.
Yeah, so you
As
can go
much
out there and
stuff.
do 10 shows and come back with like 50 racks, bro.
Mm.
You do 10 shows in states, you're coming back with fucking 10,000.
Yeah.
If you're lucky.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
top flights like
That's
that.
amongst the group and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. But, you know, shit happens. Everything happens for a reason. I had a great time. Shit was really
so
fun.
it wasn't necessarily bad. You know.
No, I
Ups
wouldn't
and-
say it was bad. I would say
Overall.
that I had a good time. I experienced a lot of shit. Was it bad for me now? Nah. Like I'm doing pretty all right now. You know what I'm saying? During the time, I thought my whole life was over because I felt like, you know, well, all we had was music at the time, dog. So it was like, man, like literally, dog, my whole life, that's all I've ever made money off of was music. So it's like, how can you go from like, you know, knowing you're cool and like, keep it real, dog. Like when we were kids, all motherfuckers ever want to do is get signed to a label.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah.
If you made music, that was the goal. You know,
Right.
Fucking,
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to get signed. You don't know why you want to get signed, but you want to get signed.
But
you know what I'm saying?
You did that though.
Like,
Yeah, I did that shit.
it's a
And
fucking rite of passage to feel like you just accomplished a huge fucking goal, which not a lot of people do at all.
Right. We did a lot of cool shit, bro. Like, I think we did a lot of cool shit, dog. Like, a lot of cool shit. We, like, fucking LA Times coined goth rap because of us and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nice.
we're the reason for that shit. Like, real shit, dog. People from Denver. You know what I'm saying? Or LA Times.
How come this doesn't get talked about
I don't know. I mean, at
in
the
the
time,
local scene? Because I hadn't heard of Black Hearts, but this is like up my alley 100%. And so
Yeah.
it's weird that, but that happens a lot in Denver. Because like DJ Frankie,
yeah.
no one knows him in Denver. Like only
It's
the
weird.
people on the inside know about Frankie.
And Frankie's been making hits for years.
The hits, like the
Like
hits.
Madonna tracks and shit.
Yeah, like the
Like, he's
ones.
doing tracks,
The
bro.
Flow Rider
Like,
shit, Enrique.
He's doing songs. Like,
He did
big
Airplanes.
band artists. Yeah, he did super big
Shut the
artists.
He did See You Again with Wiz Khalifa and Charlie Puth.
He does a lot of
that's
big
fun.
hits, bro. He does a lot of big hits, and he's from here.
Yep, side
Holy
3
shit.
came up in side 3. But it's weird that the Denver community they haven't put together the One Republic shit either.
Yeah,
One Republic's from here.
They're from Colorado
Really?
Springs.
Yes,
They're from the Springs.
but it doesn't make any sense. But we don't put on for the people that actually came up out of here.
Yeah,
Even Big John, CEO of Warner
he
from Park Hill.
yeah, Chappelle Warner Publishing.
No, yeah, but John Platt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Chappelle. He's Chappelle Warner,
Yep,
head of
exactly.
publishing. Chappelle Warner.
But yeah,
He from Montbello.
and he just moved over to Warner.
Yeah,
He's
he was with
CEO now.
EMI.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
He's
he's
with
like
EMI,
close
what's it?
friend with Jay Z. So
he signs their checks, bro. They're publishing checks.
yeah,
He's
they're-
from Montbello. Like, went to Montbello High School.
Mm-hmm.
Used to throw parties back in before any of us could probably even thought of or could go to parties and shit. You know what I'm saying? Back in the early '80s, he used to throw parties, like hip hop parties and shit. And he used to have like the biggest shit. It was Big John's parties, and a nigga got killed at one of his parties one time. I think it was Peanut. It was his name. Got killed at one of his parties, and after that, he decided he was never going to do a party again and moved to Cali. And shit, the rest is fucking history, bro. He's
Yeah,
fucking
they doing his
CEO
thing
of
since.
fucking Chappelle Warner, bro. He's signing Jay-Z and Puff Daddy checks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit. And when he left EMI, he literally took all of his clients with him. So Kanye and Puff and Jay-Z and all the motherfuckers, he took them all with him, bro. Like, that's big, bro.
Denver got to just realize we actually doing some shit, and if we organized all that and like repped it, then we'd have a culture.
Oh, yeah.
We'd have a defined culture if we said, "No, look at all the stuff we're doing."
I think what it is, bro, is it's like we want something that's like we can relate to that's on BET or like on the radio. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what kind of fucks with people. The reason why Flowbots didn't relate to people is because like Flowbots didn't look like us. So nobody really want to be like, yeah, that's from the hood, that's us. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the reason why One Republic isn't recognized by us because it's like, yo, we don't do that type of music. So they're looking at certain type of music, I think what it is. I don't think it's that we're not trying to recognize. I think we're not trying to recognize. We're only trying to recognize a certain style of music. Is what I think it is. Because there's people making a lot of fucking money that's from Denver, bro.
Yeah.
Like a lot of fucking money. Like money. They're not like playing. You know what I'm saying? Like they're actually living off of this shit, bro. Like, I mean, Diesel. You know Diesel?
Nope.
You know Diesel? Scorp.
Yeah.
Fucking a platinum producer, bro.
Wow.
Out of Colorado Springs.
Wow.
Right now.
That's fucking
He's had
nuts.
Gucci records. He's had fucking, I want to say T.I. records. He's had fucking, like, big records, bro.
Holy shit,
Yeah, he's
from
from
Colorado
here.
Springs?
Yeah, from Springs.
And
He
Cardo.
still obviously don't still live there.
No, he lives in
Like,
L.A. now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously, yeah.
No, he lives in Atlanta. Yeah, he lives in Atlanta now.
And you know Cardo. Got
Yeah,
wings.
yeah.
Colorado.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's strange, man. It's kind of mind blowing when you start going down the rabbit hole of how many people of influence we actually have. But it's just gotta be. It's gotta be talked about. Like we need a almost an organization of culture. You know what we represent.
And we're our own haters. We're
Oh,
our own
yeah,
worst
for
enemy. You know what I'm
sure.
saying? So it's like,
Crap in the bucket type shit.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, my nigga, you doing very well. But I want to say, I ain't heard this nigga on the radio. Bet I ain't heard him on 107.5 yet, though. Like, so what, nigga?
Yeah.
Don't fucking matter. What the fuck?
Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And that's what I noticed. Like when I went out to Detroit, it's a different. Well, at least what I seen, I saw more of a community-based, less of a crab in a bucket type of mentality. More of people helping out each other, like a community-based type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's one person exalted making it, but he's not gone. You know what I mean? He's still in the community helping out one another. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I
I mean,
don't see as much as that here. I see a lot of division here.
there's a whole bunch of division, but there's also, I mean, I would say shit has changed here a lot.
Yeah, and
You know
I
what I'm
could have
saying?
felt that because I was an outsider going into the city. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As being from the city and growing there and trying to mingle with people, it would probably be different. You know what I mean? Probably show me more hospitality being an outsider.
I don't know if that's a Midwest thing too, because that reaches all the way up to fucking North Dakota. People like don't want to see each other fucking thrive as far as making me. No one supports local anything and shit. You ain't shit if you haven't opened for someone or had done this or been here. Or done, like, it's fucking not true. Because I was like, some of the better fucking artists I've seen are just the chiller fucking people because they're just making music. They're fucking.
It's
liking
really
doing
your
it. These
own
other people are
state.
faking.
It's really your own state, people from your own state that get upset the most. And I think,
Hometown hater shit.
A prophet
Yeah.
is never welcome in his hometown. That's
exactly.
a-
I mean,
an
like,
idiom.
right now, Trev is catching a lot of heat. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
oh,
And you know, people get upset at dude for, you know, the shit that he's been doing. Like, dog, how you gonna be mad at the brother for writing on the Spider-Man soundtrack? Like,
Exactly.
you're mad about
And
that,
he's actually making the right moves right now. He's understanding where he's at and he's pivoting in the necessary ways.
bro. Like, let's be honest, man. Have you listened to Trev's writing? He's one of the best writers.
Yeah, he's solid.
Okay, writing, he's great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Go with the pen.
I agree.
Cole.
I'm gonna have to check that.
Dog, he's written fucking Billboard tracks for fucking Jacquees. He's written fucking tracks for a lot of big fucking artists, bruh, that have fucking popped. You know what I'm saying? Like, and people be upset, but they don't know this shit about Trev. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know this shit. But he's penned a lot of fucking dope ass records for big name artists. Dog, he was just in that fucking Trillville writing session.
Yeah, I know the Dreamville one.
Dreamville, yeah,
Yeah.
the Dreamville writing session. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, you see all them artists that was in that shit? Did you see that shit?
I didn't see it, but I hear about him like on my everyday shit. Like when I'm listening to podcasts or something, I hear his name like out of nowhere, and I'm like, oh shit, bro, is really making moves type shit. You know?
He's actually doing pretty good right now, bro.
Yeah, I
You know what
agree
I'm saying?
wholeheartedly. Yeah.
Yeah, but what I do see from the city is instead of the city embracing him more, I see a lot of the city being like, oh, fuck this nigga. He's not doing really good. His song ain't on the radio though. He ain't doing this.
But,
he's not doing. And it's
but I
like,
also-
why does that even matter?
Part of it is also how an artist portrays themselves. I think that when you come out very much like I'm the best and it's all rappy shit, then people want to hate on it. When you come out just adding shock value and just doing viral stuff and being radical, then people get behind it. They're like, oh yeah, I can rock with this dude, he's crazy. But when you're just coming out like, no, I'm not crazy, I'm normal, I'm just super fucking dope, then people want to pick it apart. And he was a great rapper, he still is a great rapper and a great writer, but there was no shock value. And me and Diligent were just talking
doesn't
about
have
this
shock
earlier.
value.
That's the thing, though. Do you
He's
have
a
to?
great
It's almost
writer,
like putting
bro.
on a character.
He just needs to
Really-
write songs.
Who's an artist? Name one
My
artist that
opinion.
doesn't have shock value.
He's amazing though, dog. He's an amazing
Mos Def?
writer.
That's what I'm talking about right now.
Oh, right. Well, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. That's what you have to do, which kind of sucks. Because a real lyricist or someone has to act a fucking fool to get noticed.
Yeah,
No,
but still by trade.
I think people want to be entertained. in the
Exactly
end.
what I was just gonna say.
People
You're
wanna
an
be
entertainer.
entertained. Yeah.
So however
We're not
people
doing
want
this
to be
not to
entertained.
entertain. We're doing this to be entertained. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is just 100% true. Like, entertain me, motherfucker. I don't want to go to your show and be like, he just rapped this shit. Nah, nigga, I want to go and be like, dog, this motherfucker was swinging off the goddamn rafters, bruh. He brought a bitch from the thing and had her jump off the goddamn stage onto the, like, that's what I want to say.
I mean, that's put
you
on
know
a
what I'm saying?
show,
That-
but I'm saying
exactly.
People, but I'm saying people
Couldn't
who
have
put
said
on
it
a
better myself.
character. I'm saying people who act like just the whole dye your hair, do this, dress stupid as shit. Like that's.
I mean,
that's
that's
a whole
aesthetics. We're going with aesthetics. I think people
that
sometimes do shock value for aesthetic wise, and they still be boring as shit when you go see them.
and then they get
entertained.
and then they get noticed more than someone who's just a better
Yeah,
lyricist
I mean,
and shit
but
like
that's
that too,
just
though.
to be fucking said, dog. Like if you
Okay.
go in there with fucking tattoos all on your face and
Yeah.
colored hair, and I'm going in here with my bald ass head and looking like a regular square, of course you're gonna get looked at first.
But
You
that's
know what I'm saying? 'Cause they gonna be like, damn, who the fuck is this old crazy
Who's this
colored
guy?
head motherfucker?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What's your story?
I
But
look
then
like
if-
a regular bald head ass nigga.
Yeah,
like
but-
they don't give a fuck about me, dog.
But then what if I suck on the mic and you're fucking amazing?
But you're
It's
gonna
all
get,
about entertainment.
exactly.
Okay.
And
I
mean,
that's-
as
that's
fucked up
just-
as it sounds, you're gonna get looked at first to show that you suck before I'm gonna get looked at to
True.
show that I'm good.
I don't think that's fucked up. I
guess-
just think that's the fact of the matter. Because when I scroll, if I'm on social media, I will get more entertained by someone that's comically bad than someone that's just good.
Like that fucking video the other day.
Yeah,
that
the Baby
shit-
Haiti guy. You
shit
see that?
Pissed me.
Yeah. Oh, he's the best rapper out right now.
Thank you, bro. He's tapped.
He's the best rapper
He's
out
tapped.
right now, dog.
He's tapped in.
Have you heard him?
I heard it, bro.
Man, holy
Bro,
fucking
I
my
feel-
girl.
I
You
feel
the
like
best nigga out
Elmo
right
was
now,
in
bro.
this bitch right
I,
now.
I had to force myself
said-
to. I had
that
to
nigga
force
said,
myself
hey,
to watch that shit. And
I
then
can just
my
go
girl,
just ad libs.
Bro.
my girl was sitting there cooking and shit while I was watching that. She's like,
Thank you.
"What in the fuck are you
That shit was
watching?"
amazing.
I was like, "No."
But
He's
it's
got it
like-
figured out.
But it's like, is that what you want to blow up for? Is
That's
that,
what I'm
is it like,
saying.
is
Who
that what
cares?
is that what
That's
you
go
want your blimp-
viral, but
I'm
then
asking.
back it up with good
I'm,
shit.
I'm asking, is that what you want your blimp to go up for? You know
What
I
what
mean?
was J. Cole's blimp? You remember?
Work out for me?
Yeah,
work out
exactly.
shit, he
for
was
What would
doing-
you rather have?
me. But
He was already doing.
But he was already
before
doing
that.
like he was doing lights, please turn off the
Yeah.
lights. Like he was doing like actual deep
What-
shit. You
yeah,
know what
what
I mean?
came
And that
up
was
with-
just his blow
But,
up.
but for all you
His-
know,
his
so was
first
Haiti
blow-up
Baby.
song was fucking who that, and that's what got him on with that.
But I'm
off
just
that,
saying
but then-
it's a different aesthetic seeing J. Cole blow up and doing his thing on a
and he's still selling
organic
platinum
way.
and doesn't have to act like a fucking asshole.
But J. Cole is just barely now getting any type of radio
Yeah.
play.
Exactly.
and
mean-
yes,
But I mean,
yes,
like,
doing
that's-
it the genuine way, it's a longer
Yes,
route, but it's
see-
still more respected than the shock value and then trying to follow it behind that and people like, nah, do the
yeah, see,
Bro, he's sick.
Yeah.
He's tapped.
I didn't think Dilly was gonna be on my side on this one. I'm loving
bro,
it. Yeah,
I'm
that's
with
what I'm
you.
saying. Because
I
that
don't,
whole,
yo blimp go up like
Okay,
that.
now
They're
let's-
like, do the
Let's
shit,
look at
bro.
it like this, though.
Like Odell Beckham,
Hold on,
dance,
he
bro.
already says
but then
about
back
This
it
how I
up.
look
Every time I
at
with
see
some
him,
good
Hold
shit.
on, hold on,
fuck
hold
the
on.
catch, dance,
Oh,
Odell.
and that-
I mean,
yeah.
I agree with you, right?
Dance,
But this is how I
but-
look at
But
it.
how is he playing now? That's the thing. Play like a good play. You ain't doing
Wear the
shit.
dress
That
and
one
dance.
catch was amazing, and now you're getting paid more than fucking better receivers, Antonio Brown and shit. But what the fuck? You're not producing.
Let me
This is how-
listen to
this
what
we have to
Kifo
look
has to
at
say.
it. We have young kids, right? 18 to 25 years old, right? Never had no money.
Okay.
Okay. True. You tell me that I can get money by just dressing a certain way and making a certain type of song and putting it on SoundCloud and like doing like getting some tattoos on my face and shit.
My argument is, or you can actually do some real shit. You know what I mean?
But
because
like you
all
said,
that, all
hold
that is,
on. But
okay,
like you
hold on.
said, it's gonna take a longer time for me to do that. Because it has taken J. Cole how many years?
Yeah.
J. Cole came with that fucking album, that mixtape with him standing, goddamn, he looked like a goddamn, I thought it was a goddamn J.C. Penney ad. The nigga had the goddamn basketball on the shit.
Oh, the first
Yeah,
album?
the very first
With
shit he put
with
out.
the Letterman, the
Yeah,
fake
like,
Letterman.
no,
J.C.
damn.
Nigga, who is this
Penney ass.
R&B singer,
No, that's
nigga?
most niggas.
Who the fuck is
Who
this
that?
R&B
No,
ass
that's
singer?
most niggas.
Who
But
that?
I'm just
Who
saying,
that?
like, when was that?
Still,
That was-
he's taking these little steps up, going up by level, and if he falls, he got these levels that he can
He's
fall
always
on.
had money behind him.
He played the game.
Yes, you're right.
He's
at
always had
first,
money
and now
behind
he's
him. You're
becoming
right.
So
himself.
we look at our brothers that's always had money behind him, and we look at a nigga like fucking Trippie Redd who hasn't. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
like we see Trippie
Okay.
Redd who doesn't have money, who just now is getting money behind him,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Before then, he was a SoundCloud rapper
Okay.
that had to
Yeah.
get these little kids, other little kids to listen
If
to.
that's what you're
You
chasing,
feel what I'm
and
saying?
you had,
And so at this point, he's now getting money from these other people. Because I think I remember I was trying to book Trippie Redd one time. He wanted $10,000, bro. I'm like, who the fuck is Trippie Redd, dog?
Yeah, like,
He-
nah,
he-
bro.
Right.
Like,
No.
I'm not doing that shit.
Because-
And then right after that, the Topanga shit blew up.
Yep.
Now he's worth 10,000.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, before then, you couldn't tell this little 18-year-old kid that he wasn't worth this 10,000 when he's getting fucking 200,000-300,000 motherfucking views and streams on his fucking song.
I feel
a
that,
couple
but
weeks
now
in.
this kid has these tattoos on his face, this red hair, and yes, he's made it and all this, but now he has to uphold this ridiculous character,
Yeah.
and he's showing that this feeding more into the plot of kids wanting to do this.
Yeah.
When you were 18,
And
did you think about what you was gonna do at 25?
No, I was just a hustler,
Exactly.
bro. I'm a
Exactly.
different
But
breed.
my
Not
point
even-
is, he's
yeah.
just not put the
Exactly.
You can make that
Point.
Make
That's
it
my
As far as
point.
what? Well, how
Make-
is that making your point?
Because you're saying he's gonna have to live up to this shit and all this shit, right? So like he's gonna have to maintain this character. Everybody changes, everybody grows up.
Okay.
Everybody does different shit. He's not gonna maintain that character forever.
Yep.
He's gonna change, right?
Okay.
At 18, 19, 20 years old, he's not giving a fuck about what the fuck niggas is talking about right now.
Okay.
What he's doing is he's living for right now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you can't tell me I need to do this at a slow pace when I don't have that time to do this
I'm
slow
saying
pace
there's
shit.
different ways to do it. You know what I mean?
There's a
I hear
million
that.
ways to do
I
it.
hear that. I hear
There's a
that.
million. I mean, like, I'm not gonna disagree with you, dog. The J. Cole shit. I'm not.
Not
gonna
even J.
disagree.
Cole. I lean more towards the Nipsey way. I'm not even saying J. Cole.
I mean, the Nipsey's a whole different breed, bruh.
Yeah.
Still, I lean more towards that way.
Nipsey's probably one of the few niggas that was ever able to do like what regular niggas been doing forever. It's just selling CDs out the trunk and just like making it happen, bruh.
Yeah.
And like flipping it and making, you know what I'm saying, making it work.
He
Like,
made the blueprint work. The OG blueprint.
Yeah.
Exactly, man. Dog.
And I'm
Niggas
saying,
been selling
and I'm saying,
CDs out
and
the
that's
trunk.
a thing. But the labels took it away from that, and now the signing with the labels is the big thing to do. You know what I mean?
It always was.
Oh,
It's been-
It's just
it's
people
been
don't buy
always been
CDs
that.
like they
yes,
used to.
but there's another way to do it without all the shock value and just selling CDs out
What
the trunk.
way?
Yes, how Nipsey was doing
But
it.
he didn't do it now. He did it then. It took him a long
took him a
time to
very
build
long
up to this
time.
point.
Took him a very
Yes,
long
but
time.
he still kept
And
his
let's be
dignity and
real,
respect.
bruh.
That's
Let's
yeah.
be real, bro.
And not
like,
many can do
Because what's the
that
point of
shit.
doing it and getting all this money if you belittle yourself?
For me,
and now
it's
you're
just
fucking
none of them come back with quality.
ridiculous.
At an
after.
18-year-old,
You get that
I'm
15
18
minutes
years
to blow
old.
up.
What do you mean belittle? How can you be belittled at 18 years old, bruh?
on some goofy shit.
Dog, you're 18.
You don't give a fuck
Yes,
at
but
18. I didn't.
I'm just saying, as far as face tattoos and shit, that's permanent. You're 18,
You're
but that shit gonna be
Hey,
around.
Warriors used to get face tats.
Dog, 18 years old though. I'm saying
But
like
you
nigga
gotta
at
get warriors.
18. I didn't know what I was doing at 19.
You got a great
I didn't
point.
know I was
though.
gonna make it to 19.
You got a great point. I just had more common sense at 18 and 19.
What-
I was
Or maybe lack of
I
common
didn't get
sense because
face
you might have
tattoos at
popped
18
off.
because my
Right.
mom would whoop my ass.
no shit.
exactly. Like
That's what I was worried about. These little motherfuckers ain't worried about
Ain't
their
give a
mama.
fuck.
You know, they trying to pay their mama's rent.
I give you that. I
You know
give
what
you
I'm
that.
saying? Like, dog, niggas ain't worried about that shit, dog. At 18, I'm not worried about what I'm doing at 20.
Yeah, congratulations for making their money and blowing up. It's just like I'm
They
saying,
should
they're
be.
all
Sure,
15-minute
having
fame
fun.
rappers who, if they don't come out with quality, that's just what I don't.
But they might
appreciate.
drop quality, bro. Who knows?
But then it's like,
Eventually, maybe, but who really came up really fucking goofy as shit and then became a great?
I think
fucking
Trippy
rapper
could.
throughout
I think
history.
Trippy could last.
I don't think these.
I think Kodak could last.
I don't think
No,
these guys are right.
Kodak's done.
You're
hey,
outside your mind.
Kodak just offered to pay for the school shooting funeral.
Yeah, you outside your
He's
mind.
right
Kodak's
back.
on the
He-
rise.
He needs good
Hey,
publicity after all the bullshit.
He's about to
pulling,
come
yeah.
up with anything he can to
Hey,
get
he
right
about
back
to
in the
be.
good
He about to
graces,
be out there.
dog.
And I just
Yeah.
saved him, bro, from the car. Hey, what
Yeah.
I was doing out
Hey.
here, I was just strolling and
Yeah.
there you go in the car.
He needs to
accident.
go
Here I go.
patrolling and door to door, fucking handing out.
He's gonna do a lot of good PR shit. I
Yeah,
guarantee
he's
his
gonna
people
have
gonna
to.
have him
Otherwise
do
Otherwise,
that
he's
shit.
done. Like I
Saving
said,
His
cats
head
from
fucked off.
trees.
Yeah,
all
He
types
fucked
of-
off a lot of
Yeah.
shit.
But I don't think he really did. I think he's tapped in. He's realizing that there's no such thing as negative publicity right now.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
there's negative
But he's-
publicity, but as long as you don't get shut down or like banned from social media, it's all publicity. And
How
so
can you at this point, unless
I
you're
just think something has to be happening at all times. Are we gonna pay attention to some actual shit? So Kodak was just up, like, oh shit.
yeah, and then all these other people react to it. I mean, he got buzz off that, regardless of
yeah.
people if people were mad
Nobody's
or not.
gonna get
Because it was all over Snapchat,
Snapchat,
Facebook, everything was just everyone was talking about his ass. But
Ti
it's just
said expeditiously. It was
Yeah,
a whole thing.
expeditiously.
Shit,
Yeah,
bro.
they
They
made
had
it
a
fuck, yeah.
whole Jesse Jackson speech for that. He sound. Hey, are we sure he's not Jesse's son?
He might be, bro.
For real, I think he is, dog.
But then
He's
at the
Jesse's
same
son.
time, for me, it's just quality because of course he's gonna blow up, make some shit, and people are gonna fucking he's apologized, but it's still all just bull.
I don't think Kodak's bad. Maybe I'm.
Do you think the world is just turning into like all types of kids are gonna have face tattoos? Like it's just gonna be
Yeah.
probably?
eventually a lot
Yeah.
will.
the
Even
world
women.
is just gonna.
Yeah.
Even women.
Oh my god.
I knew
I
as
agree.
I knew
You
as a
see
little
these-
kid
you
I
see
wanted
women now that are
tattoos.
21, 19, 21 years old, bro, with little tattoos on their face now.
Yeah.
Then they graduate to goddamn side fucking.
Graduate.
Yeah.
Yeah, they graduate.
Yeah.
bro. To dragon tattoos.
Goes
and
from a
shit.
butterfly into a dragon
right.
halfway
I'm really
down the
turning
neck.
into
That
a
caterpillar
old
then goddamn evolved and shit. The fuck?
Started off as a little scar cocoon
Yeah,
and then
Little May
turns
Rose
into
then
some-
growed up. Shit.
and out.
That bitch got
Hey, bro.
tattoos everywhere.
I'm turning into an old head thing because I'm gonna see some whippersnappers walking
You've been
around.
an old head,
Into an
bro.
old head, the youngest little motherfucker.
He's been old. Yeah, he's been old. That's not a new thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see some young whippersnappers with some face tats like, oh shit. Y'all some OG killers? Oh, nah.
Yeah.
Y'all just some middle schoolers. Y'all go.
Yeah,
Y'all days.
they don't care. That's because they don't care what they mom say. You care what your mom. You respect
Yeah.
your mom.
Oh, me.
Right,
on the
yeah.
gang.
You know
It's
what I'm
almost
saying?
Mother's Day.
Yeah,
You know me.
you respect
Right.
your mama.
Gang.
My mama told me I can put tattoos anywhere I wanted to except for my face. So I was
Yeah.
like, okay, cool.
Bro, my
Yeah, my-
mom, no, I ain't about
Yeah,
to
tatted
do
up.
I got this shit at 15. My mom was cool about just don't be going fucking stupid with them and you're fine.
Nah, she
My
already
dumb
know I'm
ass.
too old for that. I'm 50 years. No way.
To make my mom be okay with my first tattoo, what I did was I got her name.
Yeah, that nigga shit, bro.
Like-
Bro,
Nice.
Hey,
what else you about to do, bro?
a mama's boy tattooed on my
Yeah.
shit. Like, hey, look, mom, that's
Hey,
for you.
you see?
That's some
The
Bart
next
Simpson
very day,
shit.
dog,
yeah.
I wouldn't got
The next-
struck
Yeah.
up, dog.
Like, you
fuck
cool with
it.
this?
You good? This
Yeah,
is cool,
it's
huh?
gauging
She's
it.
like, oh my god, that was so awesome. That's so sweet.
Like, how you feel about these?
Struck up. Okay, start having
my
all
head.
the tattoos.
Yeah.
everywhere. Like, look, mom. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
You
he
seen
thought
this
you
one
understood.
and then took the shirt off and then just
everywhere. Like, okay.
Nice.
I
It
guess.
started with my name.
Right.
Touch it. And that was how, we were growing up back then, like how you grew up, I grew up. And now kids are just like, they're like, okay, go ahead, get it on your face. Just to get a small one. Wait till you get a little older.
Is that how it
Dog.
goes?
We're seeing
guess.
we're seeing
Conversation.
fucking 16-year-olds tatted the fuck up.
For real.
I mean, you
more
gotta
than
think about
than
it.
I am and
You
shit.
gotta think
like,
about it.
Tatted the fuck like
30 years
sleeved
old
up
and there's
shit.
motherfuckers that just
If the next generation,
with horrible tattoos.
if the next
that they
generation,
friend did with their homemade tattoo gun.
exactly,
Right?
if the next generation is being raised by the people with face tattoos, I mean, it's only right that they don't be hypocrites. Like they only want what their parents got. You know what I mean?
It's only a matter of time before they invent a
Can
more
you guys just
efficient tattoo
imagine-
removal.
Can you guys just imagine
oh yeah.
a whole world full of fucking deformed dragon tattoos?
It's gonna be weird.
I don't.
This is you don't mind it, yet you're mad at them right now.
No, I don't mind that.
You
I don't
mind
mind
it.
now.
Yeah.
I don't mind now.
You just said the young
don't-
whippersnappers are
These-
doing that.
I'm just on my old shit. I understand I'm old soul.
You would get off my lawn, ass nigga.
Yeah.
You just
That's Dilly in a nutshell.
Right.
Yeah.
They like, I don't care.
Is you on my lawn? What are you doing parking in front of my house?
I did- my,
That's a public parking, sir.
from the hood prophet G Herbo. Roll if you gonna roll, drink if you gonna drink, smoke if you gonna smoke. Just don't step on my all white G Fazos. Like, do what
Hey.
you gonna do. Just don't step on my shoes. Like, I don't give a fuck what y'all do. I just, I got an
Yep.
opinion here and there.
So I'm
Right.
just saying, like, you can't. I'm just saying, in 10 years, it's gonna be a world full of ugly ass face
Fucked up
Deformed
tattoos and
dragon
shit,
face
yeah.
bitches.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm talking about your lawyer is gonna have a fucked up tattoo on his face.
Right.
Yeah, about to get
Teardrops.
you out of jail, though.
Yeah, we got this.
Hopefully.
He's just gonna whisper.
Hopefully.
"We got this."
Well,
But
maybe,
how do you judge which
I'd-
lawyer gets
well,
you out? The
maybe-
one with
I'd
the
talk-
Hello Kitty tattoo or the one with the dragon?
well, maybe
talk
that's
to
better for the
dragons.
world.
The dragon.
Maybe that's better
For a
the
lawyer?
world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
dragon.
like
For a
Hello
defense
Kitty may
lawyer?
be more motherfucking brutal because like you gotta be it to go with a Hello Kitty tattoo.
Like you gotta
Well,
be really next
that-
level.
That's what Game said
You
about
have
his
to
butterfly
like, be
tattoo and
hella
then covered it
gangster
up
to
though.
be like,
So-
"Dawg, I got a Hello Kitty tattoo right there
Yeah.
on my cheek.
Bro, you know what I do with this damn?
Whoop
got
your
a-
nigga.
I got a unicorn on my shit.
Pit
What?
bull, dog.
What?
Pit bull.
But
It's
maybe
always the motherfuckers with the like cute tattoos.
Maybe-
you gotta watch out. For.
maybe that's better. Maybe that's better for the world.
It is. It's not the one with the scary tattoos.
Yeah,
you
right.
like
Yeah.
you
You
trying to be
you
scary.
trying to be
Yeah.
intimidated.
I get it.
You
It's the
weird.
motherfucker with the
It's all bad.
goddamn unicorn tattoo and
That's
shit. The
the whole
motherfucker got the
fucking
fairy.
time.
He got that damn you walk in there, he got that damn Tinkerbell on him shit. You be
Or when
scared of him.
when Gucci got the ice cream cone.
Ex-
Yeah, I was like,
exactly.
oh, shit.
He went
It was
right
like,
to jail.
oh, you really
The
crazy.
dude who did that tat straight said,
Y'all
"I'll
do
never."
know after he got the ice cream cone, he went to jail.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
The guy
You
who
scared of
gave it to
niggas
him.
with sweet ass tattoos like that. He got an ice cream cone. That
And he-
shit was too
It
pretty.
came
and
out big
cute.
as fuck too.
That shit was
He
cute
came-
and shit. Like niggas with cute tattoos, watch out for it, bro.
Bro, it just hit me.
They will
I
kill you.
I almost forgot about the fact that he had that big ass face tattoo on his
What?
face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
How could you?
He
the
got it taken
removal
off
was
with
nice.
No, the dude who gave it to him said,
Wow.
"I'll never do a face tat
Hold
again
up.
after that
You
shit."
know what? You know what? Now this whole trippy red thing don't sound too bad. Gucci man got his whole shit took off.
You can
Yeah.
get him take them off.
Niggas just get the shit taken off.
Mhm.
You
Yes.
going with
That's
that?
if you got
Yeah.
money though.
Well, yeah,
Money
you gotta
talk.
have the money to do it.
Hopefully
Okay.
they say
Yeah.
they have a removal tattoo, a
That's a
tattoo
lot
removal
of money.
fund when they get their money.
Damn.
They like, yo, we just got signed, so we gonna put away $50,000 for our tattoo removal.
I'm
Then you
not
just
even
transition
joking,
into
bro.
being normal.
Real
when we
shit.
get 30.
Like when I
Yep.
get out this
Smart.
shit, I'm just trying to blow right now. I'm gonna get all these face tattoos, but after the fact, But no, I'm still not about it. But goddamn.
Tattoo removal.
Get fuck it across your forehead.
But if you think about it,
Just
all
get a
the
third eye right here.
You
If
want
just
they
get
end
an
up looking
eyeball.
like Lil Wayne
I'm fine. What I'm saying is,
or Baby.
all the kids,
You end up looking like Baby.
but he's getting his removed too.
He has to.
Yeah. No, he said he was.
He
His
is
whole
83
head
years old.
looks-
He said it's interfering with actual business.
But put some respect
He
on his
didn't
name.
know that.
Not back
He
then.
started getting his. What you mean back then? He started getting them when he was 45. You can't. What back then?
Yeah, back.
I didn't know this was a bad decision at 45.
Right.
I had no idea.
With a
That
big
putting a star on
fucking
my big ass
stick.
head was gonna be a bad decision. I didn't know.
didn't-
What you mean? That nigga knew. Oh, weirdo ass nigga. He was a weirdo, bro.
Yeah.
millionaire. Type
Dog.
shit.
That you
Hold
just
on.
did that just to get him removed, dog. Like he's the only. This nigga was literally 45 and got tatted up.
How old is Birdman now? Is he?
73.
No way. He's got to be over 60.
So put some respect on his name then, goddammit.
Respect on his-
Put some fucking respect on his name.
Hey,
He might
total-
be
he
60
said he was dating Lil Wayne's mama.
and Lil Wayne at the
Ain't that
same
why they call?
time.
That's why he called
And
him
Lil
dad.
Wayne. Yeah.
Huh?
That's why he call him dad, right?
No,
ain't
I,
that, ain't that,
Well,
ain't that
he
or he
got-
used to
he
look
got
up to the
officially
nigga or some
adopted.
shit?
I think
Oh,
Birdman
God.
was his daddy. Like, Birdman was a pimp. No, I'm serious, bro.
Yeah.
You about to start a rumor I'm not
I'm
trying to be a
dead.
part of.
Can we edit this part out for me? He said.
I don't want to be a part of this
I don't-
shit.
Just cut,
I'm just saying,
cut the
bro.
last 5 minutes out. I don't want to hear this.
You had me for a second. I don't
No,
wanna be
he
a part
was a
of this shit.
pimp.
I'm
He was a pimp. Yes.
It went from being his stepdad to his
And,
pimp.
and
Quick.
yeah, now he adopted him. Then he was his stepdad.
Yeah.
Now he's his
I
dad.
thought,
pimp.
I thought he dated his mom or some shit, like, or he was like a
I mean-
like one of the mom's friends or something. Like he like took care of him like a dad or something.
No, I
I don't
thought,
believe so.
we could start a
thought-
rumor
what-
right now.
I thought
I
heard
think it's
Lil
the
Wayne-
pimp thing.
I thought I heard Lil Wayne saying that he used to call up there all the time. Like he got his number one time to the building that Birdman and Slim was at, and he used to call up there all the time just to see when they was in. And he finally got an
He been
answer.
knowing him since he was a baby,
I
bro.
thought so. Yeah, I thought that.
Like I'm talking about
Really?
like young, like 8,
Yeah,
7, 8.
because he
years
got
old.
officially signed to him at like what 11 when he first.
Yeah.
He said on the Carter and shit when he
He
was talking
could
about.
be
He's
his
like that.
stepdad. Yeah.
He
I'm
could be
saying.
his real dad. He's saying.
No, he's
Huh?
not his real dad.
It's not his real dad, but
Well,
I'm
he's
pretty
talk-
sure
the
it's like
pimp, the pimp shit. He's talking.
look, you just gonna go at the pimp.
Fucked
shit.
one of his
I'm
hoes
not
and
I'm
then-
trying
fact
to be
checking.
affiliated with the pimp shit, bro. I'm not
I'm
gonna do
saying.
that. And
If,
I like
if Reeves
I like
calling
Wayne.
it, I'm gonna call this shit.
I like Wayne, man.
I'm fact checking.
yeah.
I like Wayne, man. I don't
Yeah.
want to know that he was
See?
pimped out.
Officially.
I don't want to be involved in that.
It's like,
right.
I don't even want to
I don't want
know.
to be involved in that.
Yeah, we can edit this, right?
Yeah, right. You can take this out, right? Like,
No,
come
bro,
on,
it's
man.
raw.
This is gonna be the first one Wayne hears.
Right.
Yeah, he'll be like,
Right.
hey, let me check these guys out. And he's like, man, what the fuck?
Oh,
Cancel them.
Like,
So yeah, just cancel them. Yeah, he called that.
no
shit.
more podcasts for
Wipe
them.
that shit off.
That's it.
Wipe their YouTube, their fucking Facebooks, all that shit.
Hey man,
Get it off.
he like, whoa, hold up.
Have y'all seen Lil Wayne's new hairline though?
Oh, you got a new one
A new one.
new
on the
one?
gang?
I
Dude,
mean,
his hair
it's
looks like it
missing.
got fried.
Oh,
It's
it's missing.
missing.
Why don't he just get another one?
I mean, he should.
With that much money, bro.
but
he got me fucked
you
up.
have to do it like he would have had to do it already, like when it started going. Because you see, when LeBron started, niggas start clowning like, oh, he getting his hairline back. He just stopped.
Yeah.
So now this nigga like got his hairline back, but like it's still fading right there. But
LeBron?
he still got yeah.
He didn't
Oh
do a
yeah.
transplant?
Well, he got it.
I mean,
got some.
He got something right there
because it
now he
filled
got
it
that
out
fucking-
better than
he
it
got
used to
that
be in high
hairline.
school. Look better.
Because
than it
remember
was
his
fucking
hairline,
10
it
years
was
ago,
looking
I'm
like
saying.
it was looking like this for a
Yeah.
second. You
Yeah.
know, like a palm.
And there was
on the top
and
of
there was
it.
a spot right, here.
Right.
Too.
It was like
How do
going
y'all feel
away.
about that? Y'all think he should just be confident with it? Or
Yeah.
I'm saying,
Do the
just
Drew.
like it.
You remember Drew Carey
Yeah.
No.
from Price is Right?
Remember Steve Harvey? He just took that
Steve
hairpiece
Harvey
off.
took his whole hairpiece
Because
off.
that
bro.
shit
He's
was
never
a
had hair.
fucking wig, man.
I didn't know that was a
you-
wig. When I found that out, I really was.
That's
I
what
was
I'm saying.
fucking shocked, dog.
Yeah.
I was hurt. Like, whoa.
I knew that.
Wow, Steve. I feel like I was bad. Like, I'm a bad person for believing the shit. You know what I mean?
Dog, he had the most perfect.
That's,
That's
what I'm
what I'm
saying.
saying.
That's
It
what
was
pisses me off the
looked like a
most.
Frankenstein perfect top,
Bro,
and I'm saying
that's
you don't.
what
That's a
pisses me
wig.
off the most
That's a
because
set
I really
on.
looked up to the afro. I was like, that's a motherfucking
That's
afro.
impressive.
I was like,
look like-
damn, Steve.
Looked like
No
someone
wonder-
mowed that
Bro,
shit.
I was
Just
like-
put a little.
This nigga get a haircut daily.
I was
The
like, no
wall paid
wonder-
a little fucking.
I was like,
mower.
I was like, it makes sense. He got a show with that afro. That's like some Johnny Bravo type
Yeah.
shit. Like,
Hey,
He should have been sponsored by Wall back in the day. That
he
shit
probably
fucking-
was. He was sponsored by by some wig company.
I'm really hurt right now.
Yeah.
I feel like
I mean, he also got that fucking
oh my
That
shit.
mustache.
yeah, that mustache.
The mustache.
Don't tell me that's fake.
I mean,
That'll break my heart.
it's Beijing for sure.
Oh my gosh. This is making
It's
me
Beijing
lose
for
my shit,
sure.
bro.
Steve Harvey got a Beijing mustache.
I'm
Okay.
done, bro.
Is that
That's an
horse, it's
iconic
horse hair.
mustache.
That is a mean fucking
that's
mustache.
a brand.
That's an ombre
That's
mustache.
worse than the Lil Wayne thing. I'm done, bro.
I'm just saying that's he. Has
Little
it.
Wayne's hair looks like he fucking spent a couple years at Burning Man, just stayed the fucking throughout
It
the
look
year,
like
and then it just.
Lil
fried
Wayne looks
itself,
like he
'cause
was
that looks like
burning,
shit.
man.
Yeah,
Well,
he looks like he was.
It looked like his whole head was just on fire.
Yeah,
I feel
'cause
like-
that shit.
No, I feel like that just happened from years and years of dye
He should get the Birdman tattoos.
on the top of his head.
Yep.
Bro,
As a
no, he should
tribute.
just get the fucking
Just-
shit redone.
As his hair
Because
falls
they're
out,
back together now,
Bro,
right?
honestly,
he should tattoo
made up
every
and
place
shit?
his hair falls out.
he should do what?
He should tattoo every place his hair falls out.
Bro, what? He should fucking just cut all of it off, go through a hair treatment, and then just sew a fucking some dreads on. I would
Do you
literally
sew
just
'em?
Do you know how weird he would look if he was bald?
Why would he sew him if he's going through a hair treatment?
just underneath the hair treatment, underneath
Until
the
it
sewings.
grows?
Yes.
How do you sew hair in?
Oh, you
to your
come
scalp?
on, bro. Yeah,
You sewing it
bro.
on?
Trust me, they sew it.
They've been sewing in.
They've been sewing hair
weaves
forever.
Hey,
forever.
For
bro.
bald niggas, bro.
I'm saying,
He should just go bald.
go with
No,
it.
bro.
Can
Hell
you
no.
imagine?
he looks
Can you
nuts
imagine
bald.
what Lil Wayne would look like bald?
But
Like
When
a
he first
turtle.
came out, that little hair, he had a bald head. and it
He would
looked
look like a
fucking-
turtle.
Yeah,
ET for real.
it
I'm
looked
saying
scary.
nobody would know the
Yeah.
difference if he got the sew in, even on a bald head. Like it would just be like, oh shit, Lil Wayne, he shit.
I'm also not trying to see
did
Lil
something.
Wayne bald. man.
That's
what
why
I'm
I
saying,
kind of
yeah,
want to
bro.
see it.
You do?
He'd have to bar out.
Bro,
He would
fuck
ascend to a whole new level.
Nah, he would change his name to Porter. Straight.
Whatever he did, bro, it would work.
Oh.
That it wouldn't work.
You don't
He-
think it would work?
He better off balding right now.
Then just going bald?
He
Yeah.
come-
No,
oh, man, he gonna
'cause he's
start
not-
doing the Coolio.
Would the Coolio start balding?
What? Have you seen?
Cool.
Pick up a
guy.
picture of Coolio.
He said,
Or like
up a
Jerry
picture of
Rice. Remember
Coolio.
Jerry Rice before he shaved his head bald? How that
Hey.
fucking hairline was
Yeah.
back here and
Coolio
cornrowed.
just got the braids on the side, dog. All this is bald.
really?
yeah.
What?
Damn.
And
Yeah.
they sticking out like this.
I thought it was a joke. I thought that shit was a joke when I
fuck?
saw it. I thought it was a fake picture.
He's like,
What?
no, I'm riding with this. You tripping.
Dude, look at this shit
What?
right there.
You
Look.
tripping.
Looks like some dog ears.
That's the coldest shit I ever seen in my
that
life.
shit.
No, that's
the
fire.
coldest shit ever, bro.
No, that's fire.
Hey, I fuck with
That's
Coolio.
fire.
You slacking, bro. You
Well,
lacking.
then- well,
that's
then
hard.
put-
That's
Does the hair
fire.
That's
not
fire.
go around?
The deer antlers?
Bro, does the hair
Yes.
not grow? Does that the only place the hair grows?
That's where it
That's
goes.
it.
That's all he's got
Oh,
left.
That's all. That's it. He just got the sides. He
And
got
it
the George
goes that
Jefferson.
Oh, he's ascended, bro. He's
Bro,
a deity.
Yeah. Y'all tripping.
Dude.
He next level with the shit.
Yeah, he's a deity.
Terrifying.
That ain't. What you mean? That's all he got. He grew it. He
Look
ain't
at that
giving up.
top piece too that he's hanging on to.
Whoa.
Honestly, bro, he should
Oh,
drop something.
Well, get a tattoo the rest of it. Then it would look fine.
He just needs to
Tattoo your head
drop.
up.
He need to research.
That's
Coolio
what I'm
needs to
saying.
drop
Where's this
Another
sick-
record.
as a modern day trap rapper. Pop off.
Wow.
Just
That shit's
redo
hard.
Gangsta's Paradise.
I'm
Who's
confused.
gonna believe that,
That's just hard as fuck.
With the hair,
He
bro.
needs the rest of his head tatted up.
I'm
And
sorry,
then I
bro.
then
If
it-
he
fuck
redid
it.
Gangsta's Paradise as a fucking trap song, did everything else the same, and then did a video with his hair like that, it'd be the #1 record in the country.
What's fucked up is, dude, look at if he just shave it off, they'd look fine. He'd look like a cool bald
I'm
dude.
honestly,
Oh, dude, that's tight. You tripping.
I'm honestly spooked by this Coolio.
You
thing.
do
I'm
that,
honestly
please.
right
You
now.
do
Why you
that look.
spooked?
This shit is nuts. His hair just that much hair grew like that.
Reed,
Them is long ass braids.
look at she's
He's
got
been
his
having-
hair too.
He's been
She's got
having his hair
Coolio's.
for a long time, though. That's
Just
still
like that.
that's still the
Coolio's
Gangsta's
got a little
Paradise.
girl's hairdo.
Let's take a break. Let's collect
Let's-
ourselves. Planet ERF.
Wow.
Look, she came in with Coolio's hairdo. Same stuff. Beer?
Nah, man. I don't drink beer.
You want this last beer?
You got any moonshine?
If I drink it, I'll be getting another pack of it.
Hey, you got some moonshine?
Do I?
Yeah.
I make it in my bathtub.
Oh, man. You got freestyle, fo? He said, nah, you can't afford that shit.
Y'all can't afford
That's the right answer.
I'm not even gonna act like it.
I feel it.
What up, y'all? What are we talking about?
I gotta say on now the freestyle thing real quick. These radio stations really do be pressing rappers. For like, okay, rap for 7 minutes.
Okay, but if you go
Just
there,
have bars.
Yeah.
if you go
They'll
there,
try to
you
get you,
expect
bro.
that, though. If you go there, you should expect it.
You expect it for them to ask you to rap for sure. But if you're not, then you're stupid.
Then you gotta come with a bunch of clean shit.
What you gonna tell the
So
radio?
then you can't use no filler. You can't use no album material. You can't.
Yeah, I say
What?
do
Yeah,
whatever you
can.
want to.
Yes, you can.
I'm
say
gonna pull
use
a Baby
what you
Haiti and just
You can-
not say real
I would
words.
just rap. I would just rap and fucking cuss my ass off. So then it's like you gotta bleep that shit out.
Yeah, like a lot of artists use that shit that was coming out from their album on.
I think that-
Logic did, but I thought
you
that
hear
was lame.
You hear that shit all the time.
Makes more sense for them to do
I don't
that.
say that's lame. I say why y'all gonna?
I
I'm
say
not about
it
to
makes more
extort me
sense.
and make me look
promote.
stupid if I didn't prepare myself. You know what I mean?
Just don't do it.
I say
no,
it
you
makes more
can't.
sense.
You can't say I'm not gonna do it.
I'm gonna roast the whatever DJs. I'm gonna like
Yeah.
dig into their backstory and just
If
rap
you
beat
can
style.
Some
freestyle,
Nardwuar.
Yeah.
freestyle. If
'Cause
you
some
cannot
can't.
freestyle,
Don't.
rap some written shit.
Always.
Don't embarrass yourself.
Just come with some shit that you already have prepared that's not on the album or
Don't
something. 'cause
embarrass
it's
yourself,
like,
man.
No,
That shit is stupid as fuck.
Real spill.
Because bad freestyling, especially live, it's just like that. You're gonna be remembered for that.
I'm
It's
just
dumb.
saying, if
That's
you
why
go
I've
there,
yet to freestyle on this shit. Because I'm like, if we put this out, I'm not even gonna fuck around.
Fuck that. Don't do yourself like that.
I don't
guys.
even believe in freestyling like that. Like I know there's
I love
people
it.
that can
Oh,
freestyle, but most of the best freestylers just have archives of
They
of
they still up
rhymes.
saying the same shit
Yeah.
over and over.
Yeah,
again.
exactly.
Sure.
because I was a pretty good freestyler,
Just a
but
different
a lot
way.
of times that's what it was. Yeah, it was a
They
lot
said
of
the same shit a
good,
different way.
shit I'd bring in. I'd say shit about people in the room. Eventually, I'd circle back to something that I'd said previously or something. Not at the same
Yeah.
time, but like a different night or something that I
There's an art to
remembered
it.
from a long time ago. Because you have to have something good. No one's gonna listen to you fucking spit a bunch of "look at this dude in his red shoes." And
That's
fucking
one of the
shut
most
fuck up.
boring things in the world is just listening to someone actually
Yeah.
try to spit a verse off the top of their head.
Yeah.
Unless that one time
Every
when we were on
once in a while.
acid, we did this one show. It was a horrible outdoor show in
it was
Denver.
decent.
It was in like an alleyway.
Not over bad.
Nice.
But it was a cool little stage and stuff. But the power went out right before our set. All the power. And so they were trying to figure out what was happening.
I was
there's
tripping
maybe
the whole
like,
day though. Like I was.
and there's probably what we say, like 80 people, 80, 90 people there.
Yeah.
And so
Just about.
there's not that many people, but they're on the verge of just like walking away because the power went out. And so I'm there. I'm like, fuck, we got to find a way to keep them there. I'm like, all right, we about to freestyle. Da, da, da. There was a drum set, so we had a drummer. And I'm like, Diligent, get on stage. I didn't even know he was on acid.
Yeah, you called a couple of us like. Red.
Yeah. I called this one on stage, and this fool literally off the top of the dome started going in.
Nice.
And it was one of
Shit in the
those
crowd,
like,
too. It was fun.
it was one of those hip hop moments where I'm sitting there like, oh, this fool, he got the juice. Like, this is tight.
I was off the
Nice.
shenanigans, bro.
Nice.
Next level shit. I wanted to ask you how you felt about the YNW Melly shit. We touched on it earlier, but as a black man, I want to know how you felt about them about to take another black man's life. You know what I mean? Or even considering it.
So, my 13-year-old son is a big fan of him.
Some dad shit, okay?
Super fan.
Okay.
And so, he and I talked about this shit.
I had a deep convo.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was like,
Chop it
yo,
up.
this man is, accused of. My son had to keep telling me, allegedly, Dad, accused.
Allegedly, Pops.
Allegedly,
don't-
Dad.
They snitching
Right.
type shit.
Right.
Snitching on
Allegedly,
himself,
Dad.
but allegedly.
Right on his mind.
He
didn't
is
actually do it.
accused of killing his own people, right?
His two friends.
Two of
close
his
That he has
friends.
tatted on them.
So that's
Right.
what I'm saying, on
And
his
then
face.
like staged a drive-by, rode around with them in the car. Is what they're saying. This is what they're saying.
Allegedly, yeah.
He allegedly rode around with them in the car
Thinking
for
of a plan,
hours,
Thinking of a master plan.
and then took them to the hospital or whatever,
Okay.
and said they got shot up.
Yeah, as a pops, how do you feel about your son looking up to and being a huge fan of this kid?
Now, see, when I think about music and art, I think I'm totally different than most people. I think I separate it. You feel me? Like I feel like there's a difference between real life and art.
Of course. But do you
so-
feel like art imitates life or vice versa?
It can.
Okay. Just wondering.
Does it always? No.
Okay.
Does everything somebody says the truth? No.
No.
Is everything we see on the movie the truth? No. This is somebody's great imagination. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what it is with music as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I said we were sacrificing bitches, are we really sacrificing the bitch? No. But it was beautiful art. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and I think so when my kids look at or listen to music, I don't put any limitations on that, nor do they look up to these artists and be like, yo, I want to be just like this person, or you know, this person inspires me to do this. Nah.
Okay.
That's not what my kids
So they
do.
leave it at the music.
They leave it at the music. They like the music.
It's a good
You know
job.
what I'm saying? So
Go from there.
and I think you have to let your kids know, like, yo, this is art. This is not real life shit, because real life shit, niggas don't come back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you let your kids know that shit is cool. And so my son and I had this conversation, and he honestly believes that this little YN,
He's innocent.
yeah, he's innocent. You know what I'm
With
saying?
all the evidence, he still believes he's innocent.
He believes he's innocent, man. And you know, bless his little heart. He's
He
13.
may be innocent. Yeah, who knows?
Influential mind.
Yeah,
But,
you know, he's a fan.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, whatever.
He could be innocent.
He could definitely be innocent. That's a weird fucking. Keep it real, bro. Like,
Okay, we're gonna go with that.
But he's making a song about that he did it. He made it
before
song.
it all happened.
But that was
He made a song saying that he had murder on
That
his
it-
mind, not meaning that he did it. It's just.
But he did talk about killing his friend in
see,
the second verse.
and this is the whole thing, dog. Like, this is another part of art. Like, why are we convicting these black artists for lyrics and fucking written shit when we're not doing the same shit for a punk artist or a fucking metal artist or shit like that? Like, they do the same shit all the
talking
time.
about killing babies
Yeah,
and shit.
they
It's
talk
metal
about
stuff.
eating people and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying,
Right.
like devil worshiping shit that's like cult shit and like really fucking crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times do you hear about somebody doing a mass murder and being like, "Yo, I was influenced by this death metal shit."
So if
That's
you're-
very true.
You know what I'm saying? So like, no
They
one
should
ever
be held accountable if the black artists have to be held
Dog.
accountable in these same ways.
dog. Like, black artists are getting life for lyrics nowadays.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people are being convicted for their lyrics. They're not doing that shit with white artists.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So for that alone, I'm gonna say if this is what we're convicting him off of is his music, I think he's innocent.
Okay.
Like, if we have fucking strong evidence that he did this shit, I mean, that's a fucking crazy fucking thing that I'm gonna kill my homeboys and then ride around with these motherfuckers, then take them to the hospital and be like, yo, we got shot up. Like,
I
who
didn't
thinks of
know.
that shit?
I didn't get shot though.
But he's kind of weird though. That's what makes it so interesting of a story, is that it's just as believable either way. But he's got a kind of crazy look in his eyes, and he did drop that song before everything to where, yeah, it's a catchy song, but at the end of the day, it was like your inspiration was to say you just got murder on your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes a different type of cat to even write that.
I mean, fucking Brother Lynch used to write about eating baby guts and
Exactly.
shit.
And if Brother Lynch got implicated in something,
And convicted.
I would never have been surprised.
You would have been like, oh yeah, that's him. He did say he was eating
Yeah.
baby, cooking up niggas and baby guts, sluts.
Yeah, he used to say some wild shit. I'd have been like, yeah,
I
that's
would've been like,
believable.
he was just reaching to find some shit that rhymes.
But you were saying too, like what after, and if he is convicted, what do you think about death penalty wise? Like, what do you think about? Because what were you saying? Like, do
eye
you
for an
think
eye
eye
leaves
for an
everybody
eye? Yeah.
blind, in
Well,
my
yeah.
opinion. But how do you feel like an eye for two eyes? Like,
What do you
this nigga
think?
probably need to go blind.
I
what
mean,
kind of
like,
punishment do you think he deserves if he is
I
convicted? Like, what? Not to hand out punishments, but like when people say lethal injection or life in jail, that's all
see,
getting
it's
paid
very
for and
hard
taxes
for me
and
to
all that
even-
shit too. Like, that's just a
It's hard for me to say that, dog. Like, I think that if that were to happen to somebody in my family,
yeah.
or you know, one of my children or something like that, I think that I would immediately say, yeah, get that nigga the death penalty, because I'd want to kill him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like,
But I feel like the death
Would it
penalty,
just
getting
been-
a shot is like, that's almost too easy for someone just
he's
to
a
kind of
he's
like.
a young dude, bro. He's not old, so it's like, I think they're
But
gonna.
does that
have,
excuse it?
does that excuse it?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't say it excuses it. I say that as a young person who commits a crime, okay, can they be rehabilitated? Is there rehabilitation that can happen?
Of course, there's always can be.
I mean, he's young,
There can
bro.
always be rehabilitation, but it's also like, are we just gonna turn the other cheek? On
Turn the other cheek to what?
I'm saying like there
We've
has to
turned
be
the
some
other
type
cheek
of
to a
punishment.
lot of
That-
shit that should be punished.
True enough, and that's why we look. That's why it's like damn seeing them killing a black guy. Like damn, over all the fucked up shit that everybody does, we gonna shine a magnifying glass on this. But it's like he kind of did. You know what I mean? It kind of got to be something done about this. You know what I mean?
That we kill him.
I'm
That has to be
I'm not
done.
for.
We're already going to put him in jail for the rest of his life.
I say
whether we kill him or not.
so.
right?
Let's have
He'll
the,
probably
let's
die
have,
there
He's
either
gonna
way.
die.
Let's
Yeah,
have let's have
exactly.
our tax-paying money put this guy in jail forever. Let's pay for that.
Because then we're gonna pay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like with-
So why?
like with
so
any
why
life
are we?
sentence.
But why are we paying more money? Because we want to punish him. It's such a weird
You know,
concept.
we should just Black Mirror him. Just put him put his consciousness in the box for 1,000 years or something like that. And take him out.
I like
That'd be
that.
dope.
I'm
If
just
we-
playing.
if
I'm
we
just
could-
playing. No, that's not cool.
I like that.
That's not cool.
And walk around with a
Fucking
keychain
joke.
of
I
his
like
ass
that
and
idea.
shit.
No, listen.
Well, this is
listen.
impli-
I was
like-
joking. That's
No,
not
you
fucking
said
cool.
it right.
Yeah, see,
Very
I'm-
unorthodox.
I think you came up with a
See,
good
I didn't
plan.
get
No.
fooled by that shit. I was
was-
like, hold on.
I was soul searching. That wasn't the right answer.
right.
I was
No,
looking
that
for.
was right.
Nah,
yeah,
that was it.
put him
You
in the
came up with the
consciousness
right one.
box.
Bro,
if we
no,
could.
that would be terrible.
But then they
1,000 years, which would be 30 seconds to us.
That episode is
Right.
horrible. Have you seen
That
that one?
episode-
Yeah,
Oh,
that
man.
shit's
When he's
crazy.
trapped in the little
God
cabin.
damn.
Yeah. And then she ended up putting him in there.
Oh
Yup.
my god.
and then put
that
his
shit
ass
was
on a
wild.
keychain and take out. I was like,
That shit was wild.
oof,
Yeah,
so
no.
good.
I mean,
No,
like,
no bueno.
I don't know,
I was,
man.
I was happy as fuck for her when she walked out. I was like, yeah.
But would you be okay with that one?
with the consciousness shit.
Yeah, it's
I
the
think I
cheapest
would.
option.
I think I would.
He
I'd
would
be
have
okay
all,
with the
he
consciousness.
would have all type of time to think about his actions and stuff like that, and he actually probably
be
would
okay
be
with that.
And you can sit
rehabilitated.
there and taunt the fuck out of
I'd
him
be
too.
okay with that.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I kind of feel, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like if you gonna kill a motherfucker,
If it,
let their family kill him.
that's what I was saying. I'm like,
No,
You know what I'm
bro,
saying?
that
That's
doesn't-
good.
What does
that's
that
what I'm
help?
saying.
No,
That's
let
the better
good.
death penalty.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
why not
good.
let the victim's dad or mama or
Okay,
grandpa or
now
cousin or
listen.
somebody kill him?
Now I'm the victim's
Who
dad,
wants to do it,
cousin, and all
right?
that, and
I'll do
I'm
it.
not.
I
And
do.
I'm not killing.
I do.
I'm not with the killing.
You mess with my kid or
You
somebody in my
fucking
family, I'm
kill
killing
one of my
you.
brothers or something, my mom, any
I'm killing
family
you.
member, I'll gladly be
I-
the one to step up and say, I'll do it.
I'll gladly flip a switch, skin your ass, do whatever the fuck I need to do, dog.
That's a way to look
I
at
just
it, but
have that,
but that's just inciting more karma among your.
Okay, hold on. What about this? What if you had a tournament amongst all the people that are on death row, fight to the death style?
Man, what the fuck?
They all gonna die anyway.
And then, yeah.
Winner just gets to live in prison forever and not die.
What
The
the
winner gets
fuck?
to live his life. He earned it.
Man, just
But at the same time, if it was the guy who killed my family who won, I'd be like, all right, well, I get to go kill him now, right?
I just
I'll
don't.
pay extra.
I just don't see a point in punishing. It's like saying, "Hey, you killed people, so
Isn't
and that was bad, so
that
we're gonna
Arnold
kill you."
Schwarzenegger movie.
Is that an Arnold Schwarzenegger
I wanna
movie?
say it is, bro.
It probably is.
I want to say it is what he just said.
A
It was
Gladiator movie with Arnold? What-
No,
Nah,
Death
it
Row,
was like
fighting
a
to the death.
Row. It was like
Fight
what
to
was
the
that
death.
shit called?
We need
Blade
fact check
Runner
Mace,
or some
man. We need
shit,
Mace
or-
in here.
Slave Runner?
Blade Runner.
No.
I don't think.
No,
Blade
that
Runner was
wasn't-
that.
It was some shit with Arnold Schwarzenegger and a Mexican chick, bruh. And Arnold Schwarzenegger was
True Lies,
he was the police, but they framed him for some murder shit, and then they put him on a game show. And the game show was a whole bunch of convicts who would go in there and they had to compete against other motherfuckers who tried to kill them, and whoever survived got to leave, like got let out of prison.
No, that
forever.
isn't that the with Gerard Butler, the death game, the video game one. I mean, there's movies like that where
It's
that,
like
yeah,
it has
like
a dude that's on like a big white dude on there that has like electricity or some shit, and then the dude that has like a black dude that like
Clash that's
cuts
not
niggas up and shit.
Is it The Running Man?
The Running Man.
Is that it?
I think that's it. Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
A wrongly convicted man must try to survive a public execution
There it
gauntlet
is.
stage as a game
There it
show.
is.
There it is.
The
Ah,
Running
shit,
Man.
well-
Okay, I'm gonna have to check that shit out.
I
now.
never watched
9
it.
times out of 10, the thoughts you think been thought. You gotta
Yeah,
thought
bro.
check. Soul
We're
search
just
them
tapping
motherfuckers
in, man.
real
Soul search.
Yeah.
quick. Yeah.
Bring that back.
Right.
Schwarzenegger could be the game show
Well,
host
keep it
this
real. That
time.
would be a perfect way to do shit, though. Like,
Because
I
then you
mean-
don't got
Show
the
the
taxpayers
motherfuckers,
don't
dog.
got to pay it, and then there's actually a sick entertainment value to it. But you know, there's people that would pay to watch
Of
that.
course.
easy.
There
No.
people watch the
Easy.
Gladiators for free.
Easy.
People went and watched that shit. That was
People
the
love when people fuck themselves up, bro.
Yeah.
And if
Those
they're
are
all
the highest
criminals-
rated fucking YouTube videos.
Snuff, yes.
You don't care if anybody gets hurt.
You're gonna
Once
fucking,
again,
yeah.
these are
That'll
people,
make the highest
these
likes.
are people's loved ones still, though.
Not all the people on death row, bro. Some, yes, but
These are
not all.
people's loved ones
I'm just
about to
saying.
get slaughtered and then
You're telling me you don't
So
think
if
that
you
would
seen
that would
Ted
work?
Bundy,
I mean-
if you seen Ted Bundy,
Jeffrey Dahmer,
Jeffrey Dahmer,
Dahmer,
Charles Manson.
Charles Manson. Are we throwing OJ in?
OJ's
He's
not
not on death row.
Oh, yeah. I'm just saying. I thought we were throwing killers in.
Lil
We're
Boosie.
No, we
just
throwing
Death
death
row.
row.
Okay,
people.
all right. Sorry.
Lil Boosie?
Lil
Apologies,
Boosie ain't on death row.
Apologies.
apologies
For
to
a
OJ.
second, he free. This nigga free.
Yeah, OJ chilling. Or did he die?
Dunlap.
No, OJ's out.
I thought he
Dunlap
died.
from here.
No, he's
Who?
out. OJ's
OJ?
out. Yeah, he's out.
OJ
He's alive.
living in
He's
free,
alive.
bro.
Oh
I
wow.
He's
wouldn't-
fucking bitches in Aspen right
I
now.
You just tried to predict the future? Is that what you're trying to do?
No, I honestly
No.
thought he did. I'm tripping.
Nah, he
No,
alive
he's
and
in
well,
Aspen
bruh.
hanging out.
in Aspen.
Fucking
He's
right
alive
now.
and
in Aspen.
well, bro.
I wouldn't want to. I don't care what they did. I wouldn't want to see them fight to the death, and it's no point in watching more bullshit. You know what I mean? I thought the point was to stop.
I'm
the
not
bullshit.
saying I would watch it. I'm just saying that it'd be a way for the taxpayers to not pay money, and then the prisons can still make money because they can make money on the ratings.
I'm saying the
They're
best
gonna
way to
do it weekly, a weekly
The
show
best
of
way to
all
do
the
it-
death row people.
Give why I
Because
say
then people are gonna make more
Quarterly.
money off that.
Quarterly.
But then the prisons are gonna make way more money off that too.
I say the consciousness
Because they're gonna
box.
sell that fucking it's gonna sell like pay per view.
The consciousness box is the best. I
It'll
know that's
sell
a
over
dangerous
Avengers.
thought, even in itself, but that's the best way to
But
do
you
it.
can't make money off that.
Why are we talking about money? I'm talking. This is the most efficient
This
way.
is America.
America.
This is
Okay.
America.
My bad. Well,
Dude,
fuck
they
it.
want to make money, bro.
Yeah,
Off of everything.
it's gonna happen. No matter what solution we come up with, someone's
Off
getting paid off it.
everything. Money's to be made.
We're on
That's why
planet
we have
Earth,
private
bro.
prisons.
Yep.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Private prisons. What do you mean?
What?
What's
Prisons are
private about
private.
it?
Private-
Most of these prisons are private, bro. Privately owned.
privately owned.
Like you about to go to
Michael
private
Jordan,
school type
Mike
shit?
Jordan
No,
owns
like,
stocks.
you
in
and I
prisons.
could own it.
You know that
Oh,
shit?
like I own a prison.
Yeah.
Why would I own a prison?
Y'all ever
Wait,
heard
wait,
that
wait,
shit?
wait. What do you mean? I thought prisons were like a federal thing.
No.
Nope. And it costs the average
Yeah.
inmate like $67,000
So
a
you
year.
mean it's like me renting out a room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, with locks.
You get paid for
MJ
that.
MJ fucking has money in prisons, in Chicago prisons. Michael
You
Jordan's
get
got
paid
money.
for those
Well,
inmates, bro.
I was ignorant of that. I thought that was a government
no,
type of thing.
No.
no.
We've talked about
no.
this.
I'm very discouraged.
That's why America has
And
more
with Michael
incarcerated per capita than the rest of the world combined, man. Because it's a money fucking.
Hold on.
it's
What did
con-
you just say?
America has more people incarcerated
Oh.
than the per capita than the rest of the world combined.
I don't know why America's trying to make so much money if we in so much debt with China. Like money don't exist if
That
we
we're-
in that much
And
debt.
we're not paying them back
We ain't gonna pay
Exactly.
them back.
Yeah.
So why we tripping off money like it's a real thing anyways?
because the rich want to get richer and stay
China
rich.
texting us like, "Hey, you got that?
No, they're not.
You got that 10 trillion?"
No, we got these guns though.
China's like, check.
We got these
Do we
guns.
really
though.
want
Check.
it with China, bro?
Bro, I don't even
Hell
get me
no.
started.
I think
I don't even go.
Do we
What do you
really
mean?
want it with
Reeve
China?
wants to go
I
to
don't.
Russia.
No,
You don't
we
think-
got to get
what
Russia
you
on our
saying?
side.
Reeve wants it with
you
Russia.
saying we can't get it with China. I thought we was the
Bro,
biggest thing.
no,
since
dude, the
sliced
Asians
bread.
are militant minded. They are about their shit.
Bro, what are you saying? Just because we have microwaves, we ain't militant minded?
I'm just saying.
Just because we got 5G and shit?
I don't know if we're ready to go against Asian coalition in
How many
battle like that.
motherfuckers? I mean, like, I just
not
feel
me.
like our army. Don't get me wrong. Like, we're very advanced and we're the best in the world.
But we don't give a shit.
But we don't care, and
We ain't about it. We ain't about to fly the planes into shit with our lives.
we're not
exactly.
military minded to where we are. There are kids that we are breeding to be military soldiers.
Yeah.
There's not. We don't have that.
We
We're-
breeding basketball players and shit.
And
We're-
rappers.
We're bullies.
Rappers.
And rappers.
Yeah, we're
just
bullies,
saying.
but America's a bully, but there's other countries that'll kick a
So
bully's
what's
ass.
keeping us up then? What's keeping us as a superpower?
When you're a bully,
smoke and
bro,
mirrors.
when you're a bully, bro, like it's a lot of fucking Stockholm syndrome.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? When we
whoa.
fucking,
that's the first time I heard some shit like that.
We love
Continue.
America.
I mean, let's be real, bro. Like when you fucking punk a person for so long, and you're telling them that we would kill you and we'll do all this shit, and we do little small shit that make you scared and make you fear for everything that we do. Like anything that we say, dog, y'all not fucking with us. It becomes, dog, we not fucking with them, dog.
Yeah.
They gonna fuck with us. We don't even know what the fuck they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? It's Stockholm syndrome, dog.
Damn, bro, I never looked at it like that. That shit, wow.
Yeah,
Exactly.
at this point, we've been so big, so much of bullies for so long, dog, that their mind state is America's
Damn.
the best.
You saying this on some Debo like what?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
saying Debo like what bite?
On
That's my
mind
bite.
control.
Yeah, exactly. It's mind
America's
control
got
right
us
now,
on
dog.
mind control.
It's hella mind control.
We'll,
dog.
we'll talk shit when they're not looking.
I mean, cause like, let's be real, dog. Like he said, man, we look at shit like China. Do we really want it with them? No.
Fuck no.
Russia. Do we really want it with Russia? No.
Russia's half controlling us now.
North Korea. Do we really want it with North Korea? Even though they're so little.
But
dog,
what do you think they're all
military.
doing? Yeah, what do you think they're doing over there?
You think it's really
Right
on
now?
some Debo shit like
They training.
what?
They're
shit?
training to take
While
over.
we're,
bro.
while we're doing this,
America
talking
is
about it,
looked
they're
at-
over there doing push-ups.
America is looked at as the bully, bruh. Nobody likes America.
And
dog.
everybody
No.
getting ready to fight the bully. Everybody at the gym and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a dude out there who's gonna kick our bully ass.
The only
Yes.
reason why United Nations likes us is because they got the bully on their team.
Yeah.
We kind of made the UN.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you got the bully on your team,
True.
bro, you don't care about the bully.
And the bully just brought you along because you got the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, come on.
You want the
Hey,
bruiser
man.
on your team, but if he talks
Hey.
too much shit, someone's gonna shut
It's,
his
it's
ass
like
up.
when you got that one homeboy that you know is fucking gonna go out and whip motherfuckers' ass for no reason, and you still let him do it, and you still might punch a nigga too just because you know he wrong.
You in the safe zone.
Yeah. You like, man, I already know this nigga gonna go out and fight tonight, but fuck it. You hit the nigga too, like, dog, you know you was wrong for that, right? I stole that nigga though. I stole him, but you was wrong. You was wrong for that shit. That's what America and the UN is. The people in the United Nations is right now, dog. All of our allies. They like, dog, you wrong for that shit, but we cool though, right? We
That was
good.
funny though.
We good though, right?
Give you the fake laugh.
Don't hit me.
Type
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? Yeah.
Don't hit me. No
But they not
shit.
gonna hesitate to,
Because
to distance
we'll do shit like fucking go bomb your whole village real quick.
Yeah.
with drones.
You know what I'm saying? On some secretive shit, nigga, we gonna bomb this whole shit real quick, nigga, and still scare y'all. We scaring the fuck out of you motherfuckers. Why? Because, nigga, you woke up with 30,000 less motherfuckers in here, dog. Niggas is like, what the fuck? America came in and did this shit?
Yeah, we don't play.
Just
We're
in
not
case y'all
fucking with
remember.
And when we're not even there. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
now with the drones.
Wait, you
we
think
over
they,
here.
They still do that today, you think?
Fuck
What
yeah.
you mean, bro?
You fucking right they're doing that, dog, right now.
All the
You
time.
fucking right.
Yeah.
Really?
All the
fucking
time.
Why?
What?
Because
what we
this is
do.
America.
Look up how many
What?
people have died in Yemen
Hold up. I'm saying
due
recently.
to air. Yes, this is over the
What?
last 5 years.
Dog, we've been in war, dog, for over 20 years.
Right.
Yeah.
Just straight.
War.
This is what
Because
we
it's a
do.
money maker.
We have not been at peace for over 20 years.
You make money in
Come
war,
on,
man.
dog. That says a lot right there. That says a lot. And we're not fucking taking on big countries, dog. We're taking on little
Yeah.
small motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Little
oh,
motherfuckers,
okay,
little piece of
Afghanistan.
shit,
You want
yeah.
problems? We like Faison.
Exactly. who
Faison.
else wants
Who-
some?
Who wants some?
Who
Who
else
wants?
wants? Exactly.
And then ISIS throw like a little tiny missile. And we're like, fucking
Fucking-
annihilate them.
we're going to take out their whole country.
Yeah. Right.
It was just 13 niggas. You taking out a whole country,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
See, told you. U.S. is some bullies, man.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with them.
I don't think this is due to us, but it says, according to the UN and other sources, from March 2015 to December 2017, between 8,600 and 13,000 people were killed in
Oh,
Yemen.
that's so low. That's so
including-
low.
Yeah.
Including more than 5,200 civilians, as well as the estimates
How many years did it say?
of more than 5,000
He
dead
just
as a
did
result of
2 years.
ongoing famine due to the war.
Oh, that's just the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in the last 5, it was way higher than that. Yeah, it was so bad where
Damn.
in Yemen they had, and I can show you. I found the clip of these on the news. They would have drone reports like we have weather reports.
Bless you.
Bless
Oh, word.
So you know, like you see the weather and they'd be like, it's supposed to be sunny tomorrow, whatever. It on a thing is like tomorrow you got 60% drone coverage. So like stay indoors.
Why?
Because that's just how prevalent the drones were in their society at that point in time. Like they
But
just
what was
talked
the
about
point,
it.
though?
We were just we're always just positioning and
fucked up.
sending messages and stuff like that.
It's all about fucking
Oil.
using shit to our advantage, dog. Oil, a lot of fucking, like I said, being a bully, bro. And fucking you do certain shit to make motherfuckers be like, oh, okay, they still in charge. We gotta be cool with them. You know what I'm saying? So we'll bomb a little small country. Fuck it. If that's gonna make these other motherfucking countries fall in line, dog, why not? What have we sacrificed in Afghanistan besides, of course, troops and fucking lives?
Yeah, that's,
You know what I'm
that's kind
saying?
of all we
Like,
got on this bitch. So
yeah,
that's kind
like-
of all we got.
You know what I'm saying? It's like we're not.
And it made a lot of money.
Yeah, we've made money. We've gotten oil. You know what I'm
That's so
saying?
fucked up,
We've gotten a lot of shit that we've been using to our advantage. We don't care about we don't attack nobody unless they fucking have oil. If y'all notice that shit,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
we don't really attack countries.
What do we-
without
yeah,
If you
what
got
do
the oil, we got a fucking problem with you.
We're not
Yeah.
there liberating anybody for nothing. It's at a price.
Exactly.
We're going there for
We
the
haven't
money.
liberated nobody. Like
That's what I'm-
Afghanistan and Iraq are much worse off
That's
than
what
they
I'm
were.
saying. But that's what they go in there saying. We're fucking saving
Yeah.
you guys. Fuck you.
Dog, why
We
you
ain't-
think we have a big issue with Iran?
Because they
Iran
doing
has
okay.
a lot of fucking oil that they said, fuck America. We're not giving you guys any.
And they're doing fine.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
they're
doing
going
amazing.
through their stuff, but we are too. But
I mean, they're doing fine according to like their inside nation. Now they're not doing fine according to like trading with other countries and
Yeah.
doing that type of shit, like which they need for their trade. But like if you look at it, they're not a sovereign fucking country at all. They're not fucking people are living fine. You know what I'm saying? They're doing okay.
yeah,
The only reason
not
they're
how
not,
You think.
the only reason they're not doing that shit, like I said, they're not trading with other countries is because they said fuck the U.S. We're not giving you guys any fucking oil. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Yep.
Other than that, dog, we wouldn't give a fuck. If they gave us oil, we wouldn't care.
But yeah. And I just don't see. I know it's because these old dudes that run these oil companies are still in positions of power. But in the next 20, 30, 40 years, we're just going to start relying on these renewable energy sources
That's
and
why I'm getting a
creating
Tesla.
industries around them.
That'd be dope.
I'm
So
buying
that
a
the-
Tesla this year, bro.
Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah.
Everything that we have should be with renewable energy in the next 20 years, and
It just
we should
makes
be
sense to
investing
me,
in
bro.
companies that do that because we can replace the oil companies.
Oh yeah. I mean, that would be the goal, I guess. If that's, I mean, but oil makes a lot of money.
That's
You
what
know
I'm saying. It's
what
got
I'm
to be a time thing, but eventually those old people are going to die off.
Yeah.
And if
go back
we
to
are the people, we are the demand. If we just
There's
all start
always going to be a
using-
need for it, unless we.
but
be
maybe
like-
much less.
possibly,
Get stabbed by the mic stand.
possibly. You right.
If we don't need to use it in our cars, in our homes at all, if we don't need to use it, what else are main things that we use it for?
Shit, that's pretty
Phones,
much it.
fucking
Transportation and fucking house. That's really
Communication,
it.
Phones.
You got gas heaters and shit.
I mean, you gonna solar power your phone?
You could.
There's
mean,
got to
you
be some
could.
kind of way to do something. I mean, shit. You could. There's probably some adapter you could put on a phone to like set down in the sun.
That's
catch 'em
actually
right-
what the next update.
I mean,
But
I'm
then
not.
it'll
I'm not
hit. But then
saying
it'll heat your phone up.
you
Who
probably
knows? Way
can, but
around
I'm
that
just
shit.
saying, like, you still using communication, right? Because you still gonna call on the motherfucker.
Of course.
Yeah.
So it's still electricity, and you know what I'm saying. You're still using.
Yeah, I'm saying it's just using renewable energy as much as humanly possible. So anything that's
So like, we need more like cars ran on corn and shit.
or just electric.
What about
Electric.
hammer? Go back to that. Shit,
Diesel.
how fucking people say.
Why don't we
oh,
run more
diesel.
cars on diesel? Isn't
I don't
diesel
know.
cleaner?
It's more expensive.
It is, but
It's
it's more
cleaner.
expensive. I don't know. I don't know why we don't just start making more. I mean, I do know because they run the companies, but we can make electric cars that can last a pretty long time,
yeah.
and people would be fine. We'd figure it out.
Oh yeah.
That alone would make such a huge impact.
on Earth.
That's why Elon Musk is smart because he made an electric car company. Like he's like, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
make the new empires of the future.
Mm.
He got Solar City too. Bruh's tapped in.
Solar
Yeah.
City.
He just needs
Yeah,
to make
he
it
has
cheaper. And then
Isn't
he'll
he?
make-
Isn't he also trying to give the whole world free Wi-Fi?
Yeah. He's
What?
working on
Oh,
some shit to
bro, is
fucking-
he trying to run for president or something?
He needs to.
Fuck.
He's
got
better
to.
than a president. He
the
got
fuck
too
you
much to do to
doing?
be president.
You know, he
True.
shouldn't be president, dog.
Yeah.
People
Because
would
what's
hate
the
him.
president?
As soon as he becomes president, people hate him.
Yeah.
Because yeah,
wanna
president
do
is the
that.
fucking popularity contest
but
that
we
someone's
need
gonna
free
fucking win
Wi-Fi.
and then not.
Yeah, he's
Put out
like
the
testing
promises.
satellites up in space to give
wait,
everybody free
wait,
Wi-Fi.
what's the caveat?
Nothing. He just wants everybody to be
Okay,
connected.
okay, yeah, that's
Free
That's how
Wi-Fi.
Elon is, bro. He's a good
yeah,
guy.
He's just great.
Yeah.
He just wants everybody to be connected,
Real
or he
life
wants
shit.
everybody to be like, everybody cool with me sending this this thing up here.
I mean, of course, there's probably
Everybody
gonna be
good?
something else involved with it.
I'm gonna put
Yeah.
Wi-Fi on it. Good.
I mean, this nigga shooting cars into space and shit, dog. Like,
you gonna get
maybe.
a world
Fuck.
free
He's
Wi-Fi?
Fucking real life Tony Stark and shit.
he's
He is.
doing real life shit, bro.
Damn, if he came out as Iron Man, that'd be pretty good.
Is
How
it was
dope would
Iron
that-
Man foreshadowing?
Yeah.
Then everything.
He was
Now
on.
we
He was
gotta
on Iron
look
Man.
for
He was on
everything.
Iron
Oh,
Man
shit.
too. He made a little cameo.
Now we got to start looking out for shit if he becomes Iron Man.
All right. Let's
That's
wrap this up.
Too linear.
What are we talking about?
Elon Musk is Iron Man.
Did you see that?
On the next
Hold on,
episode,
hold on. Yeah.
Yeah.
we
He's
dive
taking
more into
over, yeah.
Elon Musk being Iron Man.
King Fo, you got anything else to throw in? Any plugs? Any shout outs?
So I throw a showcase every other month at Herman's Hideaway.
Okay.
Give away $1,000 to the winner, along with like radio plays, blog reviews, and a whole bunch of other cool shit. This time we're also giving a performance in Arizona on
Okay.
their hip hop fest.
What night? Or
So
what
it's gonna
nights?
be every night. It's every Wednesday night in July, and then the final show would be the second week in August. But basically, it's you come down. We have 5 acts each night. They bring their crowd. It's based off of crowd approval. The first round, final round is based off of crowd approval and judges. Whoever walks away with the win walks away with $1,000 plus the prizes. You know what I'm saying? Which is, I feel like, and every night each act also gets paid that they perform. You know what I'm saying? They get paid off the people that come see them for sure. So doing that. Also have a website, grungecake.com.
Oh yeah. He brought that up. Richardine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's my partner.
That's my publicist.
Yeah, that's my
Or that's
partner.
what we've been working on stuff. Okay, so we definitely got to talk after we get off this because I literally just went out to New York back in November because I'm trying to set something up with her and Keetra Garner Chambers at all. Trying to set something up between the three of them, trying to make a little run. So It's interesting. It's a small world.
Yeah, that's my partner.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we do the website together, and we do also publicist stuff together. And
Wait. So what's your company again?
Huh?
What's your guys' company?
Grunge Cake.
Oh, so you're just on Grunge Cake? 'Cause she also has like a
We
management.
do Grunge Cake. We have
company.
Owners District.
Owners District. Yeah.
We I have a music studio, Unit 12 Studios, that we have. That's off of 80th and Federal. Yeah, man, we doing that shit. Just came back from the Grammys, which was really dope.
Hell yeah.
Do that cool shit. You
Dude,
know
I
what
love
I'm saying?
Grunge Cake so much. That's so tight.
Yeah, it's dope, man. Grunge Cake is dope, bro.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
check it out.
I mean, we started off a long time ago, dog. Like, I met Richard Dean like 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You guys did some of my first like big premieres, or that like when I was first starting to get blog placements. It was through Grunge Cake, and I was like, man, this is tight. Like,
Yeah.
because you guys actually paid attention, and there was not just clean in the branding, but there was a culture to it, and
Yeah.
you could feel that right out the gate.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, you know, we're a lot different than a lot of other blogs, man. Like, we were the first to have Yellow Beezy on our stage, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
me.
I feel like we're good at noticing acts that are good for future. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're like, oh yeah, they're dope. And then they end up blowing up like 2-3 years later type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we helped Lil Durk get those Lil Durkos. You know what I'm saying? Like his cereal and shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like we made that connect, bro.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
So okay, we'll talk. Well, you making moves, man. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
I'm thoroughly impressed, honestly, from this whole podcast that we just did.
Yeah, bro. Wrap
You a bright guy, man.
Word.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man. I thank y'all for having me, man. I had fun.
Absolutely, yeah. And anytime you ever want to come back, bro.
Word up.
Sure, yeah.
Word up.
Anytime.
Word up.
I
Come back
need
with a tattoo on my face and shit, bro.
Straight up.
But I'm at my money already put up though, so I can get it
Yeah.
taken off as soon as I leave.
Yeah, right.
Get a little chocolate bar.
Hell
A
yeah.
little rainbow something.
Chocolate
bro.
bar.
Something real sweet.
Get a
Yeah,
Kit
a
Kat,
rainbow.
bro.
I like
Kit
that.
Yeah, right.
A Snickers bar or some shit.
Smiley face.
Get a couple lemon drops and shit. Just
A
fucking
Hershey's
coming down.
Kiss or some shit.
Ain't shit sweet. Like, you know what this shit's about.
You know what this shit is.
All right. Well, hell yeah. Well, we're gonna wrap this up for today. We definitely got to keep chopping it up, but the
Alrighty.
people just not gonna get the rest of this.
All right.
Planet Earth, guys.
Yo.
Thank you for listening, humans.
Yo.